Renegade. Man when afraid. Man in the wilderness. Keep it real and honest around here, no tabloid. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night, worldwide. When you get there, you know, sir, coming like a dragon, you know, I'll be a fire where I spit around here. Because Andrew one is too lying. Lie bad, you know. The man Pioj and Statin. I don't know where them I go with that, you know. Saying, but it's good thing. It's good thing everything documented and you can look back and you know where the Patagon know when I got you. If you start now Pioj, come up with a bogus thing like that, so them don't even done. Them don't even finish the census. That I forgot to do over back. And them last year them come up with something like that, you know. Last year, January, when I looked at the paper, when they move the workforce from 5.4% and put it at 4.2 and Holness run with that for February election. And then October the 9th, them do it again, drop it at 3.5. Garbage, you know. Remember, them have no census, you know, so they could not drop it and I tell you these kind of little things are foolishness. Garbage. Rose, you have to beat them with this, you know. Them to go away, you know. You have to beat them with this. See? So they run out with them garbage and when I stop, we'll show them, say the census not done, and anything where them are come out with, we are rub that out. It not help, you know. So when Big Mama them run out, with them green that pool, that don't make no sense neither. That don't make no sense, Ronya. We are rub out that nobody listen. If Big Mama them come out and says that 100%, honestly, 100% lead, you're not supposed to depend about that box, brother. Not at all. I'm going to show again like we do last night, because we're too bright now. Remember, you know, we're in a pandemic. I want to know, so the hotel, when you can't just Google and look when the hotel, then they close up. So everything got flat. We in a diaspora, send over 4 billion. And every year we are spend this money to keep the thing afloat. People get locked up on a charge from us. 2020, the whole of 2021, 2022. See? 2023 we just come out. And we don't come out good. So what them do, you open up back a country. When nobody now go work, you know. Remember Pitney that stay home because you never, not even the school them did that run. You remember, right? Yes. So you have to the line and you have to do something line and I do what I want. And them are open up 2023. Now them turn around and compare 22 to 23 and I say, how much percent? Which are garbage? 23 against 22. Now 2025, now you come out, come put out. You cut poverty in half when people hungry like dog in a pandemic. Yeah? In a pandemic, a matter of fact, we have a little breeze just blow part of St. Elizabeth last year, July. And everything, even the world output and the world turnout, Andrew blame it on the pandemic. The Bank of Jamaica guy blame it on the little storm, you know. Right name burial, poor burial a fear and a hide. Well, me blind up something and I show and I say the census not done. And Andrew Holness, them can't help you. Me say God, me say Father, because me's a man, you know. Me's a man, you know, me like, you know, in the realms, me like, you know, reason with the Father, you know. Yes, me like, you know, send my prayer up and do all kind of things too. And me a big Father God, me know God and I like man. A lightning ball him for dropping at them building there. Yes, man, split them, man. Them too evil. Can you imagine on the ground people are dead for hungry? And Andrew Holness run out now. Remember, you know, if you know something, you think Nadia could not praise this? You think we will not praise it too? You think you can come out to that little dirty stinking data when people are hungry? Look how you fool now. Uno start me attack Statin, and me attack them a Pioj. The one of them forget fired. Every single one of them forget fired. Them are nastiness. Yeah? You don't ramp with people life. You don't do that. You know some people don't have no real job. Them are hustle. You don't know this. And you think so you can't come with that data. So you take the people them for your answer and require your food. Eh? You come with that little eat that stinking data. Like remember, you know, how we people are beg every day. People hungry. People can't just go up on them phone and look back. Look now. You can look what happened in 2020, who I get locked up 21, 22, you know, and look on the whole of these things. And then you come out about him split. The in a half, the poverty in a half, you know, piece of shit, you know. Eh? And people hungry more right now than even 2022. Because living going up more and everything, you know. Just split poverty. And then hear him now, because he move, him give a bigger money to minimum wage. Minimum wage can't buy nothing, sir. In 2015, look how much you have bread and look how much you eat now. How much people are paying for them light bill. That's why so much people are cast light. You can't even manufacture for compete. This guy on go sit down and feel. That's why I'm saying play. Andrew Holness is an idiot, you know. That's why I'm come say and play. When play chess. Him play chess. So I'm make chess. You see, when put in them place, them a play chess. Yeah? The minimum wage can't help nobody right now, brother. You can't work less than 100 US. Nobody in the world can work that. 100 US. And say you the minimum wage, it take you out of poverty. So if Jamaica out of poverty, remember, you know, at 2025 now when people are dead for hungry, same way, worse. And them are come with something until it's 2023 when it never complete. You know, these people ridiculous now. So we're out of poverty for 2 years and it's split. 2 years. And nobody know about Andrew Holness and them alone. And it's split. You know, nastiness, you know. You know, those big stink, hey, when you figure out what that's, hey, that's why I'm not worried about nothing against them, you know. Them are nastiness, you know. Hey, let me just start, me show you, because I'm done. And by the way, Christopher Tufton, oh, you run down in a paper, say, you never know the big, you never know what who be there or something on that, what kind of food. What kind of food is this here? Remember put up Bogus. You know Bogus? You know Dr. Bogus, don't you? Eh? Remember put up Bogus, yeah? Remember put up Bogus. I'm going to ask you some things too, you know. But I could deal with Andrew Holness first. And then to the Labor Day, you know, Labor Day, boy, it's hard for the people to do all labor, but anyway, remember play my goal in and open my thing. Let me start, me show you. I'm going to come deal with them. Let me start, me show, and then me deal with them. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, man. Renegade, up.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them. We a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and do.
When people like the government of a country, it's to serve and protect the people of that country, not to put them life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? What else, man?
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious
It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more, you know.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician, for the evilest mission, who know we blame. Too money and power and fame. We're gonna find up the youth, them really down the lane. Give them big gun and brainwash them brain. Yo, wanna buy them cow, wanna buy them clothes, and buy them.
Yeah, man. Andrew, you push it too much, I know, man. You're too stupid too, you know. When people are dead for hungry, you will see a man walk and cut so much ribbon every day, 6 a day, and you say you take people out of poverty. And then him turn around, you know, this guy, and you know, and my government. Remember, in from 2020, we don't work, you know, brother. We don't work. We take raise up here. I know the police, them, they get the money. Nurse, they get money and all kind of things. Eh? But when you look at that thinking starting, what if you look at you know? Because what them doing, people, when the hotel them they close and the work closed down, then them wait to that year that them say, okay, to the correspondent period 2020, although you just open up back, people gonna work. Then you say, how much people there work? This is bullshit. Who did have the little job when they pay them already and them go back, and then most people are hustling. And we know that. Them change up in a 2024. Change in a 20. I'm going to talk about it more than one time. Yeah? Or you do that job business there. Then, and a matter of fact, when I read it, it says you can't compare it to the past. So the matter of from your 14 go up on 14 day at school, 15 day at school, 16 day at school, 17 day at school. But them count them in a jam thing and all. So I be an arms house and to put in millions and put arms house. We not fall for that. We are living a real life. So he might play chess and think he can run out with a big dirty thinking data when people hungry around for their life. You know, see a bun in a Easter them can't buy bun. You know, see people can't pay a light bill. You know, see people can't buy food and have to give them food. When you look at some little green bag with some little dirty thinking food. 2 pounds of flour, 2 pounds of this, and yes, still people come out of poverty. You cut it in half. A World Bank we fall around here 60%. And if you put it at 3 million, 60% of 3 million, 1.8 million people can't find food. Food insecurity. And now me say it. I'm going to put up my World Bank before I start. Because I'm going to play Sir Market and start a thing about. I'm going to put up my World Bank. Where the World Bank, I'm going to put it up. Because I like put up my World Bank thing, you know. And yes. You understand? But I put up a thing here. So I know me say it. Let me just put it up. This is a World Bank. Yes? I'm going to play the Labor Day thing and they will start beat and join this wicked. When am I going with them to cleave yourself? Am I hear that? See what World Bank say, yeah? Screen. I put up Sir Market G. I put up, I could just move this a minute. This are from World Bank. Yeah? So when you see World Bank, I'm not showing this from World Bank. Yes, I want to read this. And this, so when it last update, in 2024, food insecurity remain a serious concern. Approximately 2% of all households and 60% of the poorest experience moderate to severe food insecurity. Last update, May the 14th. Where you get to look at the piece of thing them from? See a World Bank, see that? World Bank go. See that? Yes. So me have this with me. Me now follow you and they tell you everything on the outline. You think we are follow no? Eh? We not follow no. We not follow no. See? So who follow you and want say what them want say? You think you can come in a little thing and people read. Hey people. Me tell Holness they couldn't take Jamaican for one piece of ass, you know. He might walk a country band, but they still him leave people out of poverty. When you have a pandemic, everything you blame on the pandemic the other day. When they might charge you for mask, when they might line them own pocket. Line them own pocket. No, you make them push out this pan a radio. Look how your food. It's like you're there in an Annette B, my sister, and you're going to live and do your thing. And somebody just push out something with a bogus data. And then them run out. Yes, because this, and you know, say you're going to bed hungry, you don't have no bus for your name, no fruit feet. It's at your head. It's at you. See? They will put people from food stamp. People not graduate from half a food stamp. Some people want to go on it and can't even go on it. In forgot say people, look, Andrew, let me tell you something. And take it from me because I say you're not wise. You're not. I say only from PIOJ and from Statin not wise. People do video of them living condition every day and upload it. And now RGR and JBC in control again, like one time, and the cleaner. We have more. And none of them local nastiness, then listen, them are in control. You know, in a control of what them are up, when them are upload. So even the road system, if you say you fix it, but we look on the road and we see the whole of the old them on the road and we see them not fixed. We see the garbage not clean, we see go they full up, we see feces that run someplace. We see every day people upload thousands and thousands of videos all over Jamaica. Yes? That means when you run out and attack, you know, wise go catch. You can be a goddamn idiot. If you really run out and say you talk to the population, remember you're not trick them. And a man that got through these kind of things, it's not good for you to play with them. They might get angry. Some of them and them are cuss no more and more. You know. That's why them know not Holness, you know. Because you know scrape, I want to take the people them for idiot. Every day people upload something. Whether you notice police, all right, you notice the people them where them are killed. Just notice them. And police come and say, boys are shoot out, and when you look, we can produce a video. We can produce a video. Police can't different thing, but the video not lie, the video, the right, the video, everything. It was not shoot out. Look how we not road. Remember me have the video them with me. Who are shoot out and the police them run out. Yes, I shoot out. And one of my man get injured. Because you want to play the people them psyche. That time of the 80s with Liat Seaga and the one of them can't work again. When you look the video come out with the two police are searching people, them oh God, all them other them, one of them other them. Kill the 3 youth in a cold blood, just murder them. No heart. It could have been anyone on the son, and you have 2 together. The video sent them a prison. And the senior police should have shame herself. You don't just take something from them and say it's a Bible, and you just preach it to people. You do your investigation and do police work. And this is the way you are doing Andrew Holness. You can't play for nobody. Remember, you're the lightest thing, brother. See? Yeah. What if butter climb in dangerous, you know? Yeah? Every day people up, listen, even the people that work us on TikTok, you saw them live. You saw, and you hear one and them get them because shoot. Tell me, I tell. And you leave people out of poverty. I run out. And we are going to get rid of extreme poverty. Listen me. Not even America can't get rid of poverty, brother. My friend, stop talking like I'm one of them. Well, we're not stupid. No country can get rid of poverty, brother. None. But when them say it's half and gone down there, so even the mighty America, the amount of thing, and I show it yesterday. Come to a reality world and stop living. I mean, I know you're living in a cartoon world, brother. You and Uno. Uno have to stop this. Remember, play Mark Wallen and start me show and start show some things. Because it hurt me head, you know. When me hear Andrew Holness run out, because I know Big Mama them are run out with the bullshit. We cut poverty enough. We have the lowest, not Nagosa. You notice some of the patriot, the amount of people them have a look work. They must say, oh, them no want job. They all them take the job. Oh, you mean the people? You can't tell me say the people them no want job, but them take the job. Yeah? Them you know, even Rhoda, you're the one with forehead. Fear baby father, but she not sing. Oh, Rhoda, how you do good? And me that sing the mother and the job. If you have work and people not want to work, you think them that take the work? Although them not skill enough, them just a push with them a push. The work not there for them. So why them take the work? If you say them knowing then them not look for a job, then why them that take? Hey, that's the next myth again, you know, people. Them say the people them not work now look job more than 600,000. But you come in a little road work, even go a shovel and a flag, and them take it same time and fight over it. So you say the people them never did that look work. Them wanna take them work neither. Look here, get the people them take it. 1 week work and them take it. What that mean? You tell me lie again, people not looking for work. That is bull crap. That is bull crap. People are suffering in Jamaica. You understand? When we start the Labor Day thing and then we start beating. Can we not start beating yet, you know? I line out something. Can we move that from Andrew Holness? You say you run out with your life. Just remember, people upload them state of every day on net in a Jamaica. We are see it and talk to it. You that be a jam jackass run out with the bogus data. You are dirty stinking Statin. Statin, and with the name Statin. Yes? I'm nasty Pioj. Una set una filth. People are suffer. Suffer. I disperse them in. About you and my government and me and I make big speech with you all. You hear that? Remember, people are suffering right now, you know, and you come with that that thing and go back 2 years where people live and done with. And want to forget it because them did not suffer in the pandemic. Eh? And I come tell you, so, well, it's from in the pandemic. And you know, I'm not for sure in 2024 done, you know. Then I'm not for sure for 2024. And yet still, the census never completed. So everything we Andrew agree about the world, and about the world, these are lies. These are JLP operative working in these places like the one when named Prince, well, go and Holness. He's not supposed to depend on that. And maybe just remind you, everything what them I do know, people have video it. These are goddamn jackass run out with that. When you look at the condition of the people, it's a disgrace, it's a sin. Stop put up foolishness, yeah? That me I tell you. Because you see it, we're not critical thinkers. When I hear that. Let me start the show.
Good day, my fellow Jamaicans. Today we come together in observance of Labor Day 2025 under the theme, Protect the Environment, Our Land, Our Duty, Our Future. We must do so as one people, with one purpose, as this is a theme that should resonate deeply with us all. We know that this island on which we live, the rivers that flow through our valleys, the mountains that rise above our cities and towns, and the seas that surround us are not just beautiful scenery, they are our birthright, the foundation of our future, and our responsibility to protect and preserve for generations to come. This year's slogan, Jamaica Nice, Protect with Paradise, is a rallying cry that reminds us that our beautiful country is a gift from God that we cannot take for granted. Labor Day is a time when we roll up our sleeves and come together as one nation in the spirit of service. This year, that spirit requires us to dedicate our efforts to protecting our natural environment, the very air we breathe, the forests, rivers, beaches, coral reefs and other marine ecosystems, the aquifers underground that collect and store our water resources, and the unique, precious biodiversity that is truly irreplaceable. Jamaica Nice, Protect with Paradise reminds us that our island is a national treasure and a global gem, but it is also vulnerable. It demands our diligent and watchful care. We each have a responsibility to preserve it so that it's not irretrievably lost, so that generations to come don't look back and say, we let them down. Labor Day has been a time of national unity where we work together for the betterment of our communities. Today, that call to action demands that we face the daunting realities of environmental degradation amidst an unfolding climate crisis. The climate crisis is not distant. It's not a speculative threat. It's becoming our lived reality. Changing weather patterns that produce more extreme rainfall, droughts, warming temperatures, flooding, and rising sea levels. They're already affecting our way of life, our economy, our health, and our food security. And while Jamaica's greenhouse gas emissions are relatively insignificant in global terms, we are among the most vulnerable to the effects of climate change that are being generated in this interconnected world. That is why we must demand that the world takes bold action for climate justice and for the survival and sustainability of particularly vulnerable islands like ours. We must recognize that climate justice has become a fundamental element of social justice. The poorest and most vulnerable in our society are often the hardest hit by the effects of environmental degradation. When communities lack proper drainage, when deforestation leads to landslides, when pollution fouls our water, it is those among us who are on the margins of survival who suffer first and suffer most. Let us demonstrate to our children the value of environmental stewardship. Our children must be taught in schools not just to love this land, but to understand how to nurture and care for it. These practices must become part of our culture if we are to successfully combat the threats that we are currently facing. Let us lead by example, reducing waste, conserving water, recycling where we can, and treating our surroundings with respect. This is how we will build a culture of sustainability that is rooted in our love for our country. As leader of the opposition, I have consistently called for Jamaica's Environmental Protection Agency, NEPA, to be autonomous, robust, and independent, for stronger environmental policies and penalties for environmental offenses, for greater investment in renewable energy, including policies that use renewable energy in the strategy for regularizing those of us who are not lawful customers of the electricity provider, and for climate resilient infrastructure. But policy alone is not sufficient. We must act, not only in the interests of the environment, but to meet the demands of equity and fairness in our society. So today, as thousands of Jamaicans paint our schools, clean gullies, plant trees, restore playgrounds, and beautify public spaces across our country, I salute you. You are doing the work of nation building, work that improves the physical environment and uplifts the spirit of unity and purpose that is the foundation of Jamaica's greatness. Each such act of service is a step towards a cleaner, safer, and more beautiful Jamaica. And in the end, we must remember, this land is our home and our heritage. Only we can preserve its beauty, its bounty, and its balance. This is why, on Labor Day 2025, we recommit ourselves to the mission of environmental protection, not just as a project for today, but as a lifelong responsibility. Jamaica nice, yes? Let us keep it that way. Protect our paradise, protect our land, secure our future. Walk good. May God bless and keep you, and may God bless Jamaica, land we love. Thank you.
That me I tell you, man. So, you know, Marky G, you put back a smile on my face. I saw really that happy. Yes. If I Andrew only see him start drop the word on the telephone, when and them thing that you know, straighten out the environment, man. We can't just show things and do this and that and yes. Right, man. You understand? Yes. You understand? Live as one. But Andrew only know you there for the save people. All right, let's go right into this now. You know where Andrew Holness. So let me show you now everything where Andrew Holness come with a foolishness. We'll go back at 2022. Yeah. Well, let's go back at 2022. And here of the census and I'm going to play where half of them page we get that from. The one with census. So I'm going to play a TV clip where I tell us them not finish. I know. And here what them I say, so hear this.
Jamaica Statin this evening that it may have to return to the field in a bid to complete the 2022 census. At a media briefing today, Statin's Director General Carol Coy provided details on some of the challenges census takers have been encountering. She also addressed a long-standing issue of unpaid salaries.
The 2022 Housing and Population Census has been plagued with issues hindering the completion. Speaking at a media briefing on Thursday, Director General Carol Coy revealed that the exercise has only been conducted in 70% of the enumeration districts. But why?
So, people, 70% in the enumeration district, and nearly 1/3 that, them not go. May I tell you, say more than that, enough people them not talk to. Majority of people, if you ask them right now, if when start no come, if you see them now, one of my brethren at Portmore say, I am and them wife for them family live there. And when them go, them ask him 2 questions and say them nah yes. That means they may answer something and maybe go fill out something where you not say. It's a bogus. Because remember them have a play where on Statin website where them say them ask and where them are gather the information, because them gather everything, you know. But remember just play this first. No, and I talk to some people since last night. I know them not get paid enough for them work, you know. Them not get paid. The gated community was a challenge. You can't go in the sun, what have you know, reach. So a lot of people not reach this. And you can't use this 2022 and say you finish it. Because when you finish something, when you start something and you have an X amount of people, 7,000 and take a 3 months, you get a better, you know, you get 100, but you get a better view with the census. When you leave that for 2 years and some finish part, remember, you know, You live at East Kingston, but in a year and a half, and think enough people dead, and then people move in, other people move out. You know, have a yard there, put on, say you go there already and I go there already. But some different people live there. Different people live there. Other people there, other people gonna foreign to all kind of things. You never get the right thing. You understand? So I better, you know, when you have a 3 month span there for do these kind of things, you can't do 2 years. So this stuff we do over back. Anything with them I do after this is bogus. Them fix up for them thing and get Holness, come run out with it. And them come about you cut thing in a half. And a matter of fact, poverty gone up. 60%. I see that a World Bank, 60% of our people. Food insecurity. Them can't find food. So what you call that? Poverty cut? That nearly 2 million people can't even find dinner. And him know, you know. But him want to use a data. This is the reality with this guy. He's not supposed to depend on the ballot. And Holness. Chatting him to go away. Everything out of him out is be a garbage. Continue to play this. Just watch this.
A significant number of persons indicated that they were no longer interested or they found other means of employment, deemed that the work would be too hard, and some persons failed the minimum training requirement. These issues have had a cascading effect on the operations of the census, including recruitment, training, and payment delays.
Additionally, Statin says heightened concerns about privacy and the proliferation of gated communities also pose the challenge.
Access to gated communities was a significant problem. Additionally, respondents in some communities were less than cooperative with the census takers and supervisors.
The preliminary count has been completed by contract workers and gaps have been identified. Statin employees will now be deployed in the field to rectify the gaps.
As we do the assessment, because we will have to see what areas there's the undercounting, those persons will still be going out in the field, and I think some of them are still in the field. But data collection using contract workers, that phase has been completed.
We are in the process right now of determining the post-enumeration activities. So for every round of census that has ever happened in Jamaica, you have the main data collection. Following the main data collection, what usually happens is that there is an assessment of the undercoverage, and if necessary, there are supplemental activities. The census is not complete.
While Statin moves to address the issues, census takers and supervisors had a burning question. When will they be paid?
I'm looking on the system now that I'm speaking. No payment from Statin. Census takers calling every day asking about it. And you don't know what is wrong because there has been no communication.
Bear with us. We understand. We know there are challenges, and we're trying our best to ensure that everybody is paid. As long as you did work on the census and your owed funds, the process will follow through and payments will be made. It is taking us longer than usual, and we have experienced some challenges, but we will see.
So if you can pay 7,000 people, or you do census span like the whole population and everything there, because them not work. Them not work. And then the gated community and I kind of think the census not right. And I've seen that from 2022 this year. That's why I put it up there. See, in the field, this report of 2022, it never finished. And I look, 2024, it's still not finished because I show it. And you don't want to do it in 2024, you're going to start it back. You understand? Continue.
To it that every person is paid.
So with many Jamaicans yet to be covered under the census, international partners have been engaged.
Statin is also receiving technical support from UNFPA, SALADE, and the Statistics Division of ECLAC, and has already hosted one technical assistance.
So the man hosted something to your technical assistant. One to the people in the field. This is not done. So we don't know how much people live there, how much are alien. We don't know nothing. But I could look what Statin put up now, and I could look what them say should have happened. Remember them not come in your workplace, them come in your home. Them supposed to go every prison, every infirmary, and the one them will live on the street and for them home that. And if you take things from all of them. You understand? You understand? Watch this. Watch this.
Hi, my name is Jamar. Today, I want to tell you something that is very, very important that will be happening soon. In September this year, there will be accounts of all the people who live.
Boy, you listening keenly. Then put out the ads. Statin put out the ads. Use the AI put out the ads. You can't see it, right? And then tell us September it will start and when it will finish. This year. So you know it's 2022 this. We don't know how Andrew only to get data 2023 to cut poverty in half. Nigel Clark, the finance minister, them don't know say cut. None of them don't know that till Statin put out a bogus thing and Pioj give bogus thing and say run with this. Because them believe in the 3.5%, you know. What we give them, you know. We just drop it. Remember, we don't see nobody and no more work up, you know. But them there, in the last year, January, you can look on it and I put it up and show you. With them say 5.4% of people now have no job. And before the election in February, not January, same time, them drop it to 4.2. From 5.8, you know, to 4.8. And then in October, when they do the by-election, the 9th of October, when we look them come out again and drop. So from January, and we don't see nobody, we don't see no work going on, nothing, you know. And it drop down, them drop it again. We don't know where them get for them data from to 3.5. That means the whole Jamaica working. And when you talk to them, they say, nobody now look work, but every MP, when you have a job, even for all our flag, people take the work. That means people are look work. Yes? That means people are look work. You give them, if you have patch a road, if them for live from something, you see them take it. Even for one day, them take the job. That means people looking work, them I tell you lie again. I make me remind them again, this is not JBC and RJ days. The people them in them district and everywhere them now watching them are upload things every day in a real time. So when they talk about poverty cut and them, we are the people them live and everything. This is a goddamn jackass, so it's so stupid that you run out parade with this and Holness. You and Pioj. Everybody for beat to the man. Pioj and start to get beaten straight. Those are JP operative pushing out bogus. Can see a bogus thing them put out. Statistic. Bogus. It not help him. Same player him play chess. No sick in our head. Continue.
Live in Jamaica and all the houses too. This is called the 2022.
Hold on, the 22, me just say, Nama said, I was admitted to Colonel Regional Hospital. You know, what was served for breakfast, ripe banana and bread with tea. Up to in the hospital, poverty there. Poverty in the hospital. Poverty. In the number when you don't not look at income poverty, you know. But if you go to hospital, they drop out, you don't have no medication, not even bed. But income poverty, you know, poverty in the hospital. We're supposed to run with us, the government have money. Remember last year, you know, remember the last fiscal year, you know. Them shortfall around how much, like nearly $50 billion. And them have to look ways to patch it. Eh? You see them, you know, see them sick. Continue. Wanna listen to this keenly.
Population and housing census. Do you know what a population and housing census is? A population census is the process of collecting and publishing information on the people who live in a particular country or a specific area. The information is so important. It tells us how many people live in the country, their level of education, whether they work, and any other information about them. Do you know who is counted in the census? All persons living in Jamaica or who are usual residents of our country are counted in the census.
All persons, not some. All. And how them get the data now? All, not some. Not few and leave the others. And we're going to be and get who we not talk to. But continue.
The census counts everyone living in a household, whether they are related or not. Persons living in Golden Age homes, children's homes, prisons, on the street, or in shelters are also counted in the census.
So you see everywhere where you live and a workplace, your house, your home, everybody go near to home, the prison, in any shelter, or if you live on the street. So them now come. So where them get the data from? For them data there. Because when them come in, and I like the workplace can say me have this and me have that at work, and some on the table. Them go to your house and talk to you personally. So if you there your house, and 6 living at your house, they might talk to you, the father and the mom, and if the kids them go to school or so them talk to them talk to you. If them go to school, they might talk to you, the parents. If them big enough or old and 18, they might talk to them too. If them at work, or if them not work. You know, how much bedroom you live in? So you 10 people live in a room, and them only have 2 bedroom and 5 of you sleep on the next bed and much and some sleep and go. Them are gonna know, them are take it up. Because when you take up the sensor, you get a real feel of the whole Jamaica that they can plan. You know, so there's a need housing more than this, the whole place need housing. But if you cut the road, them not have no water neither, you know. Them have to catch water from out a gully. The pipe no good. Them not pay light bill a cast, 10 cast light. So if we do something and get some job for them. The census not take up. See? And you know, run out. Not doing nothing in the pandemic, you know. Him cut, you can imagine, in a 2023, them cut, in a pandemic when the place just open back, him cut poverty in half. Him forgot say, him and you come out and I give thanks. Him did come out, and we have the video somewhere here, so. Him come out, the census done. Him come out and I give thanks to them, you know, I give thanks to the diaspora, people in the diaspora. Yes. Because if I never the remittance, Jamaica flat, can pay everything they lock down. And then come with the idiot thing parade about we and we come about we a piece of shit, yo. You have to go away, man. Made when they run out and I chatting back of foolishness, you know, man. You never say, boy, the people them sensible and that, you know, you have the man of the wilderness. I go and bad and the rest, you know. Rose I go and bad to and bowl of them and Byron them and light and Pastor Ricky and pray and lightning bad fear and all. Them not tell you these things. Eh? Them not tell him. You can't come be a face like this, man. People are hungry in a real life, brother. Poverty turn up. 60% of the people in Jamaica can't even find food. Eh? You're too dangerous. Continue. So this a teacher where them to take up everything about you. Not workplace. But when them come to you, them I know who are go to school. Even if you are school age, but you're not going to school. Because you don't have no money to send them. That's why the census is that good. Every 10 years them do it. So the government and other institution can plan other agencies. Local government, this to them that use that and them that plan and know what to do. How much people really live in the community there, what them are do, you know them work, if them are work or them not work, but how them live, how them survive, how them get by. And you don't take up the census, but you run out planning institute. Or you have planning institute and you still don't have a census to go. If you go away, you know. Go away, man. And stop sitting down there and put out on a bag of foolishness. I want to know. You take people for that one, yeah? Play this.
The Population and Housing Census is conducted by the Statistical Institute of Jamaica, Statin, which is the National Statistics Office in Jamaica. Statin employs over 7,000 census takers to help count all the persons who are usual residents in Jamaica. The census is usually conducted every 10 years in Jamaica, and this year will be Jamaica's 15th population and housing census.
50.
For this census, Statin will be making greater use of technology. This will be the first time that census takers will be collecting information on tablets. Data collection will begin in September 2022 and is expected to be completed by December 2022.
So from September, October, November, December, from September. So that three, and them couldn't complete that. Yeah? And no, them not complete it. I know enough people that get their money and nothing. When them talk to Nigel Clark before him, when they must say, well, and you know, them a look some money and think, yesterday come now, you cut something in half. You think Nigel Clark will not boss, but you live it. And you have family all over the all over the place. We have to send back things to Jamaica, but him and your own film government cut something where you don't even have the money. You know, see, I got them jackass. Who I remember in a be like come out and fear more, but you're too ridiculous now. And Mr. say you have Pioj with you and stop. Nobody now believe in a brethren and system you wrote this up. We have data in a real time. If people, if you live in a alright, you say me not hungry. And when you look, you have a little phone and I can put up and you look, me see me live in a little lean house. I'm in a mattress kind of sleep and the youth them can't go to school. And when you look at empty pot, I'm gonna put it up. A real data that you gonna look like I said. Me put up real data. I have enough people like that in Jamaica putting up real data. Them a beg. Them a beg. Me see the girl, me don't know where she come from and tell about her baby father. Them and when you look people go get her one bag of things are overseas. So them to see them put on pride and a beg to save themselves. So you come and thousands of them a put it up. You can't go match up with one go on Andrew Holness and then you watch. You understand? You can't match up with one and then you watch. Allow me to tell people, well, I'm not finished playing. Allow me to tell, if you don't go back, especially TikTok, thousands of people now, everybody a beg something. What them do, them put them back and pride now, you know. And you see them a beg hard. Me see the girl beg. I said the baby father and them leave her and them couldn't go and like one of them have fungus. The one of them have fungus. She have a little young baby. She have a next one, the little so. She have a next one, so she have a next one. So I said, Jano. And like on go one alone and go school and everybody chop in. We have a lot of people too, you know. See, every day people put them up on Jonas, but you cut poverty in half. You is a goddamn disgrace. Meanwhile, you did that line up the 28th, and how much money I want to you cut your government. When I work, show a labor right. Eh? And you admit it, but your government, they you know, run out on a boat with it long time. Eh? Yeah. You understand? But no, this is how them lie, you know. Paragraphs. This is how them lie. Yeah? Them put it out now, put out a use. Because we're Andrew said nobody not pay no mind. But you're talking hurt people now. You are the individual here, no, you don't have nothing to eat. And you barely can get a little credit. And you look on your phone and just say, I cut poverty in half. Say, oh, I believe him. When you look around you, everything is starved. And you say, well, there's something. Other people are put up this and are cussing. They might run your way. You don't come out with these things and then you run panic, you know. And if the report is on the other side. You talk about real people now. You know, and put that, don't do it. Eh? Open our ear, yeah, saloon. Yeah. The other day, okay. May I tell you so them when they want something, them beg. Them beg and this is what them do. Them beg, and you have some people, them desperate, they must say, please, may have some pill. Me tell people now with HIV and them catch them and them come out and like. And that has spread like wildfire down there, them come on and talk about it. You see, Andrew know in the real world, you know. You understand? Andrew know in the real world. Some feet say, no, man, come on, people are run out and say, yes, we cut it in half. Nobody no hungry again. And yes, still everybody might cut. You have thousands of them kind of little place. You think the people them never have no money, them that come and beg you say that you are cut ribbon? I beg you one of them indigenous there. You feel so? You know better than this, you don't pay nobody. You know do PR with people around here, yeah? You do no PR. Let me tell you again, and your minions, people themselves upload things so we are see it every day. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Andrew Holness government. Jerry and Henry. Yeah, man. Are we in Henry? Fudge. Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, all right. So now make him go and manipulate the figures. Now, remember, when you put out that figures, we know We are tell him because we and we are when one him is a piece of shit. See? Any one of them member people listen. If you live in our country, thank your participants. Because when them mash up a monopoly there, I make people have them thinking of them and you can't treat them again. Me tell it, say the police them come out, we see the killing at St. Thomas. But the girl I say, I call her brother, I say, come outside, and the police I say, why am I come outside? And them just shoot him, take out him girlfriend and shoot him. And them don't know what to say, you know. Because the video release, share video it. And we have so much video, the police them have the handcuff and them said, you tell them Joe gun. Them handcuff him, them shoot him. You know, say, I be a video, everything people video know and Holness. Stop it. So we know, remember, these are the same census, and them we are take up ourselves. I remember the people them are put it up themselves. And them are cost you. See? Boy, you're government. And you're to know, no, you must go eradicate absolute poverty. No country can do that. None. Let me tell you, say it's a jackass, you know. America, the #1 country in the world, superpower. Yes. Well, we have a next superpower, but #1 superpower. Them can't get rid of poverty, brother. You never know that. Neither Canada, neither other places. You never know that. That's why them have project, them have housing project, them have all kind of project, them have all kind of things and agency we deal with it. So you never know that? You take the people and feed that. Yes, we don't know which university you go, but if you go one side, continue.
In order to collect the information, the census takers will have 2 questionnaires, one for the household and one that is to be completed for each member of the household.
So you see what them do? They have 2 questionnaires. One for your household, so you tell them everything, and one for each member of the household, so they want to know everything about you. You understand? They want to know everything about you. These things I know when I get that when the census. You must know about the poverty, but we couldn't pay for the census. Taking up at the census. Can them all the people them, you know, and dodge them in this way. This is what Nigel Clark used to do, you know, make you work and dodge you. Them couldn't find the money for pay the people them. But them not thief, them dodge you. But this guy, you know, 2025 I go on, run up because him know soon election. Things say, when we come to poverty, you talk put me in a position and I'm winning your favor, drunk. You can't say people are dead feel hungry, you know. Hungry, starvation, I kill people in Jamaica. And this guy come out about him, cut it in half. And you're the big old dirty thinking Pioj, they run out. And thinking Statin. Run out from 16% and 16 at it reach, you know. And cut it in half to 8%. No, it cut to 0. Fucking ass say damn fool. The country now produce. We now produce. We can't even pay with debt. But we cut poverty in half. Yeah? And we now have no good work. You understand? Man, go near more to mama and come over my thing, man. Government. You piece of shit, you. You understand? We're not government. Yeah? Stop trouble the boys and girls dirty thinking, Christopher Porter. Go near your mama to man. You piece of drunk, you. You forget it, hey. The man them you, anytime you go to Jamaica, straight prison for you. Treason for you, you know. Yes. But them out a big dirty thinking, so mama, yeah? All right. And who you live under? Because you live under, they see him, they come on out with, hey, a criminal that, you know. Live under Enos, you know. Yes. Him and him are the same thing, you know, them rub testicle. Don't me tell them to come over here. You feel go, man. Anytime we walk is a different day too, you know. That's why you have to run an eye, because you're not thinking criminal. Can't show your face. Go, man. You understand? Make we continue here, so. Me tell you something around put you know, because you're shit. All right. Continue.
As responsible citizens, it's very important that everyone participates in the census. People can participate by answering all the questions from the household and individual questionnaires accurately. The census taker will record their answers on their census-specific tablet. What are some of the questions that the census taker will ask? Well, on the individual questionnaire, the census taker will ask questions about the age, religion, ethnicity, level of education, and where the people who are living in the households were born. The census taker will also ask questions about the house you live in. Questions such as how many rooms are in our house, types of facilities we have available, such as kitchen, bathroom, and toilet facilities, where we get water from, and what type of fuel we use for cooking, example, gas, coal, wood, kerosene oil, or any other fuel. Making sure that the population and housing count is accurate in the census is very important. The information collected in the census is used by everyone, including representatives of the local and central governments, to make decisions about how to improve our community and country. This includes where schools, playgrounds, libraries, houses, hospitals, supermarkets, and other buildings should be built. Business owners and entrepreneurs also use census data to help make decisions about where to build a factory or what type of business they should create. If our parents or family members do not give the census takers the correct information, then the government will not be able to plan well for the future needs of our communities and our country. This means that our communities may not have enough schools, health centers, and other well-needed infrastructure in the future for us to use. All census takers sign an oath of secrecy and confidentiality that they must uphold. No one else in Jamaica will know what your family told the census taker. The data collected by census takers are sent to the census office where it is analyzed. After the census count is finished, the reports are published in a way that people cannot identify you or your family. Be sure to tell your parents and family that participating in the census is very, very important.
So this them never do. That them never do. I know that not done. So let me show you something now. I'm going to move that. So I can just tell them straight up. Anything where PIOJ come with, and I tell about with them, that is bogus. Them they are bogus data. We not ramp with them. Yes. See? We not ramp with them. So them they are bogus data. And yes, so what them do, them just take it and I run with Andrew. That not work. And as I tell them again, we get live data. Yeah. You understand? You understand? See? No, man. Yes. No. But here this, and it be this piece of germs. This remember them just rape the company, you know. Me say him to go to prison. And me don't know this boy, and I like we joke with him on that side, you know. Kinda like him do me something, you know. This piece of shit. Remember that, listen. That piece of shit. That him do him tell like Michael man, the one of them, Andrew Holness. Is that sin for you, that piece of shit? Remember said that boy that appear the company them draw 11-year-old pick me about. See there? See you want to see a picture now, see you there. Germ, see ya. You figure to prison for this. Yeah? You figure to prison for this. Well, be where you don't come on here. We not have a pedophile around here, sir, yeah? Yes. We not have a pedophile around here, sir. Don't write nothing around here, sir. Because you have to go to prison for them rape there. Remember a girl and boy you rape. Anything you're underage piece of shit with the look at yourself, don't come on here, sir. Remember the guy got talk about Monday, but not even tired and shoot back. Remember them big and dunce and stink and fool, you know. And he want to be seen. So we not ramp with him. We have flush him. Everything him put up there, so be like. Remember him sell coke. Him smuggle coke. Yes. So and like we don't know. We talk to police where him and him graduate go right back. Him is the germs. We don't want him on your so. That is a piece of shit. Yes. Uncle Andrew alone him could have entice that piece of nastiness. Don't come on your so. Because you know we are flush. We know. Remember, we don't want no muffler around your so. Yes. Yes. Keep your muffler. Go back to when you work under Enos. You need Enos. Because you used to work under Enos, you know. When you work under each other, don't come on here, so you're a piece of shit. Yeah, you're a criminal. You are a criminal. We should have done you as a terrorist. And you rape too much to compete. But the police, they never do you when I put them to the youth the other day. Or they make you escape from out of Jamaica. You're a piece of shit. Christopher Porter, go away. You're shit. Jamaica youngest drunk crow, you're shit. All right. We don't want you run yourself. Andrew Holness, are the worst thing you forgot. Are the worst thing that you should have fired him long time. Remember, people can do fact checking, you know. Yes. Yes. I mean, I know where you're coming on yourself for your big dunce and stink and fool with a little dirty thinking muffler. Listen, Gaz no run yourself, you know. Gaz, not Newton, Enos no run yourself, you know. And them you used to work under, you know. Them you seen and you work under them nothing. You work under them enough. So keep on working under them. Don't come on yourself. He's a piece of shit. Yes. And you remember he's a raper. You're a pedophile. Don't come on yourself. We don't like you on yourself. All right. Yeah, man. You too stink. Remember, enough police in you know. You rape too much, man, and you tell lie upon them and everything to me. You're dangerous. He's a piece of shit. Go away. Yes. All right. Continue with all this. I mean, I put them, you know, because that's just me, you know. I remember me in a big friend. Me speak truth to power around here. Any boy, see the woman put out her niece there. They have to put out on her and now marrying up and down and bad woman. That nasty piece of shit. Jamaica youngest drunker, crustiest drunker. Don't come on here. You understand? Jane, no come on here, some man. Piece of shit. Yes? But your name Jamaica not about him a police. A criminal that anybody. Let me tell you this. As a dad and as a granddad, me could never. Remember, you know, the first thing you have to know what I'm doing, I go look at him CV. Now make him tell you nothing. When the woman come up and start figuring out him thing, what you think? Eh? Yeah, you understand? Yeah, man. No, man, we beat them, man. Mavis, we don't put them on. I mean, remember, you know, me a super granddad, you know, I speak truth to power. No care which one of them, I could have big dirty thinking, mama. We are turning back. Me no ramp with them. Me no care who. I could have Draws Davis, any one of them. I could have Wartag. We are turning them back. Round here, so me no want no more full around that so smoke up around here. None. No tailpipe around here. None. And that big dirty thinking Jamaican youngest drunker is a tailpiper. Don't come on here. Yeah? He's a piece of shit. So when you can't take me, I know, like, remember, nobody now come on us to watch you. Yes. Nobody now watch you on us. Nobody now like you on us. He's a piece of shit. Yes. Well, I got to live in anyway. You're the whole tidy. He's a cesspool. Yes. Keep away. Yeah, man. You understand? The sense I needed here. But look at them. Let me go to 2023 now. Let me go to 2023. Right? Let me go to 2023. Because a guy going like him and work him head pan people. See? Andrew and them piece of shit there, so. So I'm push up 2023. Yeah, so. PIOJ. So them are give me the September quarter 2023. Right? 23, them are give it September quarter. Hear them. This is when the pandemic. Remember 22, you know, it's a raging. Yeah. Yeah. Him feel most of them, of course him feel him. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Him feel him. No, but through him that use him, he might use them real there, you know. Forget the job, you know. You understand? He might use him real, forget the job. That he might do, you know. You understand? Use him real, forget some job. Yeah. Yes. Use him real, forget, and Caribbean use. Rob the people, them run up and down. He's a piece of shit. Criminal. Yeah. Not thinking, you know, people should have banned him long time. You don't take, that's why I know about people them not check, you know. Because if I listen to somebody more and check for your CV, what you really do. You listen to a criminal calling people criminal. And sit down and just tell lies. Run your so you have to have, listen, you have to have the proof of things for me, you know. Yes. Me no just get up and listen people and you just talk on what you want to talk. Me no work so. Yeah, you understand? Yes. You see me I say? Yeah, man. Me no work so better. Yeah. Yeah. See? Yeah, man. You know, in my old toilet. Yeah, man. In my the old toilet, man. In my not just part of the whole toilet. In my not just piece of shit in my whole toilet. Yeah. Yes. In my whole toilet, man. See? So, Porter not just alone. In the whole toilet itself. I'm at the cesspool chuck. Him to go away. You want to be seen. These are germs. Yeah. Yeah. No, man. Me just support. Me say you're the whole toilet. So I laugh and say you're the whole toilet. Yes. No, I just look up top side him. Hey, Godson, them people are see him the Jamaica youngest drunker. Make you all laugh. And then laugh and say you're the whole toilet. So, you know, they understand. Me follow him, man. I got son. Yeah. I got son, man. See? All right, watch out.
Estimating that Jamaica's economy.
Look at this. Look at this. All right, this is a PIOJ. Remember?
I am Andrea Chisholm. The Planning Institute of Jamaica is estimating that Jamaica's economy.
All right, I'm going to get off the whole of this. I'm going to upload back this. I'm going to upload that. I'm going to upload back that. Yeah. You might laugh after me just say it in the whole toilet. Yeah, man. Jamaica youngest drunker. Yeah. And the crust, and the youngest drunker and the crustiest drunker that, you know. You see? The crustiest one. Yes. Andrew, you can't use them piece of shit, man. Nobody not see it, man. I don't know where it's going on. It looks
Andrea Chisholm. The Planning Institute of Jamaica is estimating that Jamaica's economy grew by 1.9% for the quarter ended September this year, relative to the corresponding period last year.
Relatively, people, remember 2022 at its state. So this is the PIOJ in 2023. I'd say relatively to the corresponding. Remember the things they shut down and are open back 2022. So 2023, when you do it, yeah. Now, I go and burn my fire cry. We have to burn it too, you know, because I remember I say it's a piece of shit for real, you know. And then we lock him up. No, we are searching him, you know, because we are making the feds them lock him up, you know. Because I remember himself coke and them things, they must have him around there, you know. Yes. But him rape. But him forget deep go to Jamaica and go do him time. Yeah. Yeah, man, you understand? It's a piece of, I don't know people that really sit down and look, yeah, you know, and we don't like criminal. In the like, yeah, it's a piece of shit. And the biggest criminal that. Only if you make criminal bill of sight and that's a shit. I want to listen to that garbage. Big and dunce and fool. But you hurt me away you go. Can you imagine me about that? Hey, me. That means, I just say, I never say nothing to him. You can imagine, yes, that the food will come to me and book back. Remember, I'm not going to go and trouble to you, know. And look girl. So when you have all the grand them, you have to protect them, you know. From a piece of shit like that, you know. Like Christopher Porter. Real is a pedophile. Yeah? That a grandpa pedophile. We don't want him on us, man. Him to go away. You understand? Both the name Jamaica youngest drunk crow. Yes. So hear this story. Them a compare it to 2022. The same PIOJ. Hear this.
The revelation was made at the PIOJ's quarterly press briefing today. While higher levels of employment and the positive performance in the tourism and manufacturing sectors were contributing factors, the PIOJ says growth was led by the mining and quarrying industry.
So the mining and quarrying, let me tell you now, they might say 100%, but remember this. In 2020, 21, 22, it locked down. So when it start up back operation, if it start up back 100%, they might say, well, it gone up 100%. Come on. Come on. It closed down at the pandemic. So you count it, oh, so it gone up and it grew up. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. See, all them father, here there. Him father, the kind father rape to, you know. Him father rape to, man. Piece of shit. Continue.
The sector grew by 102%. This was due to higher alumina production, which increased by 136.6%.
So you know that? That means 22, it never opened back. So it go up, them not tell you 300%, yes. Because to what them not sell, like them not sell a couple £100. And then when you look, it go up, them not sell £500. And when you look now, it go up 2 tons. You see how much percent that gone up? And it go up ton odd, 100%. So them said grew by this. But remember, the thing did shut down. It did shut down. So when it reopened through the pandemic. So anything what one is to, when you buy about something, say, well, the pandemic make this happen. And in the same pandemic, him cutting in half and not cut. You're big and full like what? Go away. Yeah.
As for manufacturing,
industry was estimated to be 3.2%, stemming from increased output in both the food, beverages, and tobacco.
So the place that open back. The output, you know, that's where it come back to normal. Remember that's a normal, you know, to where to the pre-pandemic. It make it sound like the place are growing. Never did that grow. Wasn't growing. They are shits. You think we don't understand this? We are looking at pre-pandemic. And if you look at pre-pandemic, because the place shut down, they want to have when it is shut down and barely open until it open. And they say, why we grow by this? We don't grow. So the one of this was fake also. Them are shit. Yes? You have to go back to 2019 pre-pandemic and use that and tell me. Because remember, you know, you are on the tourism and they shut down completely. And then them now, Pioj come now, when you open it back, barely open it last year, not couple months, and then this year. And then we're going up 100%. You think we're idiot? Come on now. Continue.
And other manufacturing sub-industries.
Yeah.
Growth in the food, beverages, and tobacco sub-industry stemmed from higher production of condensed milk, up 92.2%, flour, up 58.8%, bakery products, up 3.2%.
And people start buying these things again. Then go back to work and them can buy the bakery and more flour and things them that starve, eh? 2023 this, you know. Yeah.
Poultry meat, up 0.6%, rum and alcohol, up 16.6%, and carbonated beverages, up 3.3%.
Overall, economic growth is projected for the remainder of the calendar year. The Pioj is also projecting that for the October to December period, real GDP is projected to increase within the range of 1 to 2%.
To this positive outlook are 1, supply chain disruptions due to the impact of geopolitical conflicts and the potential impact on trade and transportation infrastructure and costs. In addition to the potential negative impact on demand and trade, these disruptions may also contribute to higher than desired inflation. 2, slower than anticipated recovery in the economies of Jamaica's main trading partners, which may temper the external demand for Jamaica's.
You mentioned 2, slower than this in a recovery, because we're in a recovery mood. So when you open up the thing then, and you want to compare it, they say you have to compare it back to me now to 2019. Pre-pandemic. See? Before the pandemic. You compare it to that thing when it ever open up good. And say, oh, we're going up how much percentage which we now move. Can if you go back to 2019, you see where I move 10 ton or something. But 2022 now, we start move 500 pounds. And then 23 we are move up one ton. We are move 2,000 pounds, not 10,000, but 2,000. Yeah? We're not going back in the day. But we are move even more. We are move 10 to we are move 5 ton. No longer move 1. But the year before we only move like a quarter ton, like 500 pounds. See? So you compare it and say, what percentage? We not reach back at the day before the pandemic. But yes, still them run out. If you don't make Angel look good, like we don't understand. You think we don't understand maths, we crunch maths. You hear that? You understand economics, man. Continue.
Goods and services. And 3, adverse weather conditions, particularly from hydrological events. The recent heavy rains, which followed a sustained period of dry conditions in the previous quarters, have further highlighted Jamaica's vulnerability to these shocks and the negative impact on the economy.
Yeah, all right. So here when I said that, so remember what's this now? This is starting now in the third quarter, in 2023. But you never hear, remember tell you, you know, when you hear Elijah Clark, I promise and appear goodies. They might try and hand out and we do this and then him big up, we in a diaspora. And I say, yes, if I never who know have this and them thing, they know Andrew won this, I will not take back a bullshit. We know another video, you know. Hear this.
Based on what was shared by the Statistical Institute of Jamaica recently. Third quarter 2023 quarterly gross domestic product, GDP, Kingston, December 29, 2023. During the third quarter of 2023, total value added at constant prices for the Jamaican economy grew by 2.1% when compared to the third quarter of 2022.
So when you look on the third quarter 2022, that's how we grow. But we not really grow. We not really grow. So you not really grow 2022, you know, the pandemic, when we not really even open up properly. Right? You have a lower output. So 23 years well we grow compared to that. That will make we grow overall. This is bullshit. But then they explain that to nobody. You lock down your shop in the pandemic, Annette. You used to sell $5,000 per day or 6. You lock it down completely. Yeah? When you open it last year, people them that go back to work would get on them thing that you make $3,000. Now you make $2,000 per day now, right? And 2 add. Okay? You know, I make about the 5,000 I used to make on 16 on it before the pandemic, you know. But you make that. So this year now, you start make 3 and 4. You still not reach 5,000. But when you compare it, you say you make 100% and you make 80%. And you have this is what them are do. Like people don't understand this. Them think we are that. Jamaica mash up. And then Holness. Continue.
This reflected growth in both the services and goods producing industries of 2.1%. Improved performances were recorded for all services industries, with the exception of producers of government services which declined by 0.9%.
The government services declined 0.9%. Because them never did that work in the first place. Never did that work. Look here.
Growth was recorded for transport, storage and communication.
Goods, theater services, transport. So that may I tell you again. People start come out and take transportation. So if you have growth in a transport, remember, you know, a taxi and bus and them thing, transport. And then you have services where them move on the goods and services. See? So growth are growing at that. Them all check that too. Yeah? Because people start moving on again. Continue.
6.0, hotels and restaurants, 6.7%, other services, 4.5%, finance and insurance services, 1.5%, electricity and water supply, 6.7%, real estate, renting and business activities, 0.9%, and
so real estate and renting now move, never move. This is 2023. But yes, still we come out, we cut poverty in half. That's the man I eat that, man.
wholesale and retail trade, repairs, installation of machinery and equipment, 0.3%.
0.3% in the third wholesale and then 0.3%. But yes, still I'm gonna run out to that 2025. 2025 I come tell before this system. Think we that.
Growth in the goods producing industries was influenced by higher output levels in mining and quarrying, 103.1%.
So the mining and quarry 100, so the mining push up them thing with the matter. We have send me look more backside and look more thing in our 2020, the third quarter. And nothing else I pushed up. So Andrew, so all this, because I'm not even we want the mine. So all this get you out of poverty. Eh? Because if you really get the people out of poverty, they have to have a proper job, you know. You can't talk about minimum wage and get you out of poverty. My brethren and Holness. You talk bullshit. Can you imagine you work minimum wage in Jamaica Andrew only say minimum wage. Him raise the minimum wage and take out the people them out of poverty. Minimum wage. Where you can't pay a light bill, you can't be a thief light. You can't buy food with minimum wage in a Jamaica. $100. Less around a couple of days before it go $100. Master, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Yeah, you understand? The man, poverty gone up. Poverty gone up more. But the man has said cut in half from 16 on a film thing where you do. Man, that's correct, man. You want to know what you do? Let me show him. Look where Andrew come with. Look here. Look here. Let me start from here, sir. Andrew, this are you.
Within our first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to fix the date for general elections in Jamaica. So no government will be able to come and make false promises and hide the truth and tell you half-truths and trick you into voting for them. And then when them win, them throw on poison for you.
100 days for fixed election date. Still I wait for the promise to fulfill. One broken promise after another. Laughable, as we say. None of your promise not fulfill yet, boss. So there are we.
Within the first 100 days of our government, we will start the legislative process to institute impeachment proceedings in Parliament. This will add another layer of protection of the Parliament to ensure that only members of unquestioned integrity sit in the Parliament.
You can't in a country with a prime minister tell the same I do this. I didn't do it, you know. The man have 28 bank account. Police are suffer. Doctors suffer. Nurses suffer. Teachers suffer. Can you imagine the people them? Can you imagine the people them? But yes, still this man say I'll come with impeachment and him suck it down, you know. Marky G push up that again, you know. Them not look on it. Him that get impeached and honor him alone, the whole of them, the whole 49 of them that get impeached by this. Them that gone. Hey, that's the food. Hey, what's up? Yes. See, you see my grandson have to find me in a fast, you know. In a leave grandpa in a what? What? Say hey, say hello. Hi. Tell them hi. How you doing? You good? All right. Yeah, man. Say again, I have to go to you, them right, eh? Yes. Them all right, man. That the food you have to come look for grandpa. Yes. You good? You got the food? You good? All right. Yes. So, hear this. Within him first 100 days. In first 100 days. And nothing. He not come through with. Look on this. Look on this. Look here.
All ministers under the new Jamaica Labour Party government will be given a job letter. That job letter has a timeline of 2 years and 6 months with key performance targets which are agreed upon by the cabinet, focused on two things: economic growth and job creation.
Andrew, you need to do what you said from 2016. You say you're going to put it on paper. So anything you put on paper, the MP have to work with it. So you need to do it now. Because I feel like, say, when you do that, the MP will do them work. And we will see work done in the community.
Within the first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to introduce term limits on the office of Prime Minister.
Andrew Holness, January, him break him promise and nothing him say I'm going to do, you know, for the next 100 days and now him not do nothing. Him not keep no promise and him say I'm the promise keeper. What a promise, January style.
At a convenient time within our new government, we will hold a grand referendum on the CCJ, the Caribbean Court of Justice, as the final appellate court.
You make so much promise for us. Look how long you're in there. Nothing done. All for the COVID. They promised the people them $25,000. Nothing done.
So what you expect me to do? Tell me if you sleep with the door and window open and nothing done.
So the guy, him say play chess. So him plan for use the chess play where he want play and trick people. Me I tell him, Chris Campbell, me I tell him to come in a real life. People upload them situation every day on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Every day, thousands of people. It's the people who have HIV because them help spread HIV. Man, I talk about best baby father and I can no more as I nothing at all. Christopher Tufton, 85 million for market me. When the mark see a cheat by your wife, it's my private business, leave me alone. Man, make a blue movie put out. Them video the movie and put it out and I talk about police. And people have things. Nobody never in another bedroom they have video nothing. Let me continue, Andrew. This is another 2020 idea, so watch out now, watch out.
Minister Andrew Holness made a promise to complete 5 key things in his first 100 days in office.
Within our first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to fix the date for general elections in Jamaica.
Promises on top of promises. Can you guess how many were kept? Well, that didn't go too well. Let's see what he's promised in the last 100 days.
October 4, 2023. In 2020, Andrew Holness had promised to build 100,000 houses by October 4, 2023. This promise was scaled down to 70,000 units, but up to the end of 2022, a total of only 15,477 housing units had been built under his administration since 2016.
On October 6, 2023, 365 NSHP houses were promised, but only 160 homes were completed. On October 18, 2023, Holness promised he would lower the inflation rate, which was at 5.1%. But by November 2023, it was 6.3%, which was not only higher than October, but outside the BOJ's target range of 4.0 to 6.0%. On October 29, 2023, he promised significant investments to facilitate the transformation of the JCF. To date, many rank-and-file police personnel still await overtime payments. On October 30, 2023, Holness advocated for peace in the Middle East and the protection of human rights for all. Yet, Jamaica missed the UN General Assembly vote on humanitarian truce in Gaza on October 27, 2023. On November 2, 2023, Holness promised to make sure that all Jamaicans have access to water, then committed 50,000 water tanks, but said only...
Let me ask you something. So this is 2023. So, Pioj, you man promise about water and I give people water tank where one man get 10 and them did a try grab jars. One young years. Yes. So them a draw sharp and ear nails and investigate a case there and put it to rest. When them a say matter like when me call the owner for the place, tape them not sell the tank and get water, and the man, the invoice, the man put up 2 different invoices with 2 different numbers, and try to rewrite it. A guy that should have got prison. Him and them. Yeah. You understand? You want to sing that before the Vietnam, I'm soon go play music for you. Make that the grandpa finish up this and then the one. Yes. Hold on, not daddy food, man. Hold on. See? Yeah, my daddy food, the one come singing here. So I'm soon go play some tune for him. So we can't go touch the thing. Yes. See? So one is in a 2023, the one of them promise and I promise people water tank, but yes still. When you come and say in a 2023 him cut. And the water tank make the poverty cut in a half. The black tank. Come most of people them get the 50, around 3,000 get out. Around 3,000 them get. 3,000. What aren't you doing at 2022 or 23 for you talk about cutting off? Eh? Yes, is a ribbon cutter. You know, someone I eat that. When I eat that, man. Continue.
3,000 would be distributed. On November 8, 2023, Andrew Holness promised to respond to the Integrity Commission about his 2022 and 2023 statutory declarations not being certified. As of February 2024, he has not updated the country, nor have they been certified. On November 19, 2023, Holness promised $330 million for a special housing-related response for home repair.
So what on there? In November 2023, special $300 million for home repair. It not happen. So I'm cut poverty. All this is foolishness, you know. The man said because them raise minimum wage, it cut poverty. Yeah? And my administration are going to get rid of extreme poverty. You know, see the man I hear that, man. Eh? Not even US can get rid of poverty. You never know that. Stop talking foolishness, brother. Bad man.
The next day, on November 20.
Definitely, I've got to put out the food in. I can turn up the temperature and that the food in. I go on, but I go and do him singing. When I play music, I can come back. Want to play this?
2023, Holness also promised to commit to address the issues and offer support to the residents affected by flood rains. As of February 2024, many residents are still waiting on said funds. On November 22, 2023, Holness repeated a promise he made in 2021, which was to provide 12,000 titles. On November 24, 2023, Holness promised $1.4 billion to clean up Jamaica. On November 25, 2023, Holness said that the government has shown they can keep the dollar stable. When he took office, the dollar was 121.22 to 1, and today the dollar is 156.80 to 1.
So this is showing what owners are doing in 2023. I'm going on and make promise I tell lie, but yet still somehow all them promise here cut the poverty rate from 16% to 8% add. Because them in a Pioj and them in a Statin when put in there. Fee said if you come give them bogus thing, it will make people vote for you and say yes, you do something. Let me tell you again, Holness. The people them were hungry. We are starved them the line and show people how them live and them are beg every day. Every day we got sent. Make people them go look on it. No to worry about tax anybody. Every day. So them the line I beg every day, sir. And them show people how them live. This is November 2023 and all them promise you. See there, nothing never got through. What happened to you? Eh? Start on for move, you know. On go away. Go away. You understand? You never stop it. Only can't treat nobody again, you know. Remember the 3-card business done. People put up video in a real time every day from the length of Greater Jamaica. So let me tell you again all this. This is not JBC, RGR, and Gleaner years back in the 80s. So when them control that, them feed you with the narrative and then you run with it and feed you with garbage. Not working no more. You understand? That not work no more. People never want to listen to people never listen to them. So you run out and you see them run out with these things. People are question you, brother. In a real life, I saw people live bridge broke down and I like the place repair up now, you know. Him therefore wait on the budget, forget the money for even that patch road. Yeah, because the money, they never even have that, they might wait on the taxpayers' money when they drive. Right now, the way they might drop it, the man I'm look over $1 billion from the motorists. Remember, you know, you are driving and dropping at some part, you know, Andrew old, because them did say a Porsche old. Remember, Andrew said a Porsche old. So I'm saying the Prime Minister old, or the Prime Minister for them old, so Andrew old. So you drive and dropping at Andrew old. Police see and charge when you look out the front end. Eh? It's bad. Continue.
On November 26, 2023, Holness promised to end energy poverty, lower.
He promised to end energy poverty. Only thing him doing at 2023, Pioj and Statin, I promise promises. Yeah? You understand? Thank you, bro. Thank you. So I want to, even at Toronto and them place, they did it. So Holness get this. They're moving up from 16% poverty. Remember, you know, and the people might live good, they might get nothing. All right. Most of the police, them, the people, they might get can't pay them. Remember, you know, want to live in a ghetto, you're police. The people are saying every day. And you want to live in a gated community with a little family. Or you pay for it. You can afford $200,000 rent. You can't buy the house. You can afford $200,000 rent. Eh? No. You understand? No. See? You can't afford it. You understand? Continue.
Light bills and reliance on makeshift lighting solutions. On November 28, 2023, Holness repeated his promise to shift 50% of Jamaica's electricity to renewable energy, knowing that as he made the promise, the government had not sent off even one request for proposal in regards to this under the 8 years of his leadership. On January 8, 2024, Holness promised at minimum 500 new houses under the NSHP. On January 10, 2024, Holness promised to reimagine and reshape the way we utilize our markets island-wide. On January 17, 2024, Holness promised a Type 5 health center for Portmore, which is currently without a hospital. On January 24, 2024, Holness promised the 40 billion Spark program, which is supposed to revitalize secondary, parochial, and community roads across the island. On February 11, 2024, Holness promised to turn Clarkstown in Trelawney into a city. On February 12, 2024, Holness promised 1.52.0, indicating that he will increase the tax threshold. From 2016 until now, one thing remains constant: empty promises. Let's hear from Holness himself as to why he made these promises.
So no government will be able to come and make false promises and hide the truth and tell you half truths and trick you into voting for them, and then when them win, them throw on poison for you.
The guy is not supposed to depend on the ballot. I'm not too worry about this. So when you know him can't reach to the people then. So him turn back to the same media when he use and trick people in 2015, 16 and 2020. Him come to the media now and he might use the agency doing these things. The agency. But should I know better than this? Them should I know better than this. Nobody know about Holness. Number one, you can't have a leader. If you're a criminal, whether you sell a back road, you're a press, or you're a criminal on them thing, when you touch a leader, if you have a leader where you can look up to, it can't be you have leaders where them everything about them you have a question. You have a question in 28, you have a question the 473 million, you have a question the shell company them, you have a question in colleagues them running. Yes? That can't be a leader. You can have a leader but carry the same agency where you bring in a 2018 where for all people accountable, you carry them down a court for let you go. For illicit enrichment. Your name not supposed to in that. As I wanted to say unassailable. This guy not supposed him supposed to get impeached and move. Him not supposed to even depend on the ballot, and that's the truth. And anybody pick up him, them pick, hey, them for charge of treason too. Aiding and abetting criminality. I don't business. You cannot call the ghetto youth them criminal and all kind of things, and then you aid them. I could have made twin. Me no business. This wrong. It's wrong. You can't have them kind of leader in no country. If you want to trickle down and you want to get rid of all these things, you have to clean that from up there, so. You can't just want to clean the police force alone, you know. You have to clean them up there, so. You have to do that. And you know, I could have your twin. Unless you want to be hypocritical, that means a piece of shit to like them. Yes? Holness now, no. Listen, Holness have no moral authority to call nobody no criminal and all kind of things, you know. Him to go away. Yeah? Man, and him not have nothing about him. And then still want to come and go on like you want to trick people. You hear that? No, it never works so better. Look here. Yeah, the man, yeah, so. Yeah.
Fixing the economy, placing the economy on a sustainable path. Within the next 2 to 3 years, every Jamaican is going to feel the benefit of that in some way. You're feeling it now.
All right, so this last November, right? If him did fix what kind of economy, you appear down the little debt on the economy. Then listen this. You appear the debt on the economy, right? Let me see this. Yes. I'm going to play this too, you know. Yeah, I'm going to play this right now. I'm going to mash up right now, you know. Yeah, man. I'm going to mash up this. Let me hear this. So if you have fixed economy, you're going to pay the debt. Service the debt. And you say that ain't fixing the economy. Fix the economy, we'd have affordable jobs. So you can look about your family and pay your light bill, not for thief it. And pay your water rate and send your youth them go to school and wear a proper health system, education system. The police them that get paid, the nurse them that get paid, everybody that get them paid. And that way economy grow. You live in a ghetto, you can buy from the corner shop and go back, and you can buy from a bar and do things where them go back and market and that's how it grow economy. We know about economy. So I'm not fixing the economy. Not a handout. For you as a man, when I Easter, the Prime Minister wife have to come give you a bone to feed your people. That coming like a dog. If they not give you a bone, like get a dog, you know, eat. That's so disrespectful. Yeah? And take your vote and talk to you like you eat that. That no work on you, so. Eh? You're fixing the economy. But if them not hand something to you, you know eat. Eh? If them not cut a ribbon, you know live somewhere. But you cut poverty in half, you're all jackass. Hey, them to go away. This is stupid, them to go away. I'm going to tell you again. Think about me tell you, everything I upload online every day. Yeah? Can you imagine, man? You understand? The guy is dangerous. See, him dangerous. Some people for hold him to account. All them are trying, the one of them are chatting up. The amount, them thief them and them friends. I'm going to put up Christopher Tufton in a minute. So when I tell you, so you're going to feel it in the next 3 years, at 2025. That makes sense to you? So if him did fix the economy, remember them love run out and boast, you know? Yes? If they have fixed them, I try to fix something day before yesterday, you know? You know, same that preach, but just we fix up, we cut down this. So then run out with the idiot thing again. Then do it in about creating jobs. Yeah? And we have the lowest, you know, the history. But if you want a flag for all, people run them all a fight for all the flag for a job for even 1 and 2 days. That for sure people desperate need of a job in a Jamaica. If you give them a shovel for move, look at all them take it. And you have said people now want to work, that's the lie. Eh? Or you fix the economy if you just pay down a little debt. And by the next 3 years, you're going to feel it. Man, take off feed that. Well, let's get off. Look at that one here.
Quality of life. And every Jamaican don't have to worry about their electricity bill. We can end energy poverty in Jamaica. No more bridge light, no more thief light, no more hide and borrow light from your friend. You should have electricity affordable so that you can enjoy the best quality of life.
So people now poor more, we don't have electricity, we don't have hide and borrow it. We don't enjoy the best quality of life. So we have electricity, they might enjoy the best quality of life right now. I'll be a bullshit in talk. You hide and borrow light from your friend? Eh? You hide and borrow light. This is how I'm give you 9 years plus. And them still want, you know, them just take it for a one go society, you know. Them can just start down upon you and trick you. Let me tell you this. Him are the chief servant of Jamaica, servant of the people. You can't make him trick you. You fire him. Him to go away. Him lie and dangerous. Very dangerous. You understand? Make we turn to go outside in Holness. Go outside. Make we turn to Christopher Tufton a little bit. Yeah? Because Tufton with the drill, him and him friend. I'm Tufton, by the way, let me ask you something. That youth away are your body, you know him? Yeah, when me lots of people, I am good body. But me ask him if him know him. That youth. Tufton, you know him, the doctor, his name Dr. Carl Bogus. You know him? Let me show the people them. Me ask you 2 questions. Yes. I am up a morning, I'm in charge of something up there. Let me take down this. Dr. Bogus is over to my left, right? The Tufton, you have a good body from Manchester, don't you? Dr. Bogus. Big up yourself, Dr. Bogus. You see, I have some little case. Now, Dr. Bogus, this. I have good body, this Dr. Bogus, right? All right, okay. Dr. Bogus, this. Dr. Bogus. After PD, where you say you're good? All right. So, my Tufton, we will bring you in a space. So, Dr. Bogus, yeah. Dr. Bogus, I can ask you a question. Tufton, let me ask Dr. Bogus a question. Let me ask, what do you name? Then Williams. Williams. You said that you own the shares there. You say you're a sue. You're made to take a sue. Dr. Daz. Can we want to know all the shares them? I want to know if you did declare them with IC because we see you own 40,000 shares in a Meditech. Yes, we see it. Me have it. So you can't go around that. And if the client is on that, I remember I want to pass a law. If you break the law, you are going to get charged for that. And me ask it, and you own it. You know Dr. Bogus, Dr. Carl Bogus, Tufton good friend. You know, if I'm having any shares in the same company, if I'm really interested in the same company, you am lawyer, can I ask you? Me just ask you some question. You like your answer it here? Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So me don't want them answer it and me just ask if you know Dr. Carl Bogus. Let me say I have some case. Can I remember where you have to reveal the one on the panel left? The one on the left. Tufton, good friend from long time. Yes. All right. So you have to reveal who you have the shares for. Remember, you remember parliamentary, I want to pass law with the company I can them thing there. So if you want to breach that, say, where is that? You want to know that too, right? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, man. Remember, big mama them they put out thing and say them do poll and them are the best health minister. I'm going to tell you, say I'm the worst. Don't me tell you, say I'm the worst. Not until you say him get the travel advisory. Health get travel advisory in Jamaica. The best minister, performing minister get travel advisory to backside for health. That speed volume that make tourists drop off a ship and jerk up enough hotel. Remember we don't tell them to straighten it up, Remember we tell them to straighten it up, See? I could put up that hear this. Remember play Dr. Daz. And then I play it. Now show you something. Hear this.
From Medical Technologies Limited that came out yesterday.
Who between them? And right?
It is like a heavy burden has been lifted off my chest. You see, for months we have been trying to get the make and model of this drill. We've asked Sarah repeatedly, my colleague in the Senate, Senator Lambert Brown, has been raising this issue repeatedly. What type of drill could cost $31 million? All the answers that we got just pointed to, it's a highly advanced drill, it's the first of its kind, and don't focus on the cost, focus on the benefits. I had a meeting with Sarah, the model number was kept from me. We went as far as to check all the customs records.
Yeah, let me just stop that there. You went just a while. Him say I have a meeting with Sarah. Yeah? The Southern Wawa Authority. And the model number kept from now. Or if you have a drill, right? Why don't I hide the drill from the opposition spokesperson and health? Real doctor too, Well, doctor colleagues all over the place. I know doctor respect doctor. Right? Why don't I hide the drill? What? Remember, the drill, just make him say the drill. Not none of the drill, but buy the drill and buy it overboard and them thing that what have you, right? But Meditech, Remember Meditech, it have a office up in a CMU, you know. It have a, and it get bid from the government. So we want win a Meditech. And Donovan Williams, if you go quote, remember that you have to reveal it all does. Well, me know some market you make sure I be a liar where they have to release all these things, by the way. So we get to the bottom of the thing soon on our punk. Me just tell you, no, can't go a quote. On our punk. Yes. Can't have a reveal in a quote. You can't hide that. Yes. We know you can't hide that. You can't work like that. Because you could have washed money for drugs man and I hide it. Now the authority have to go step in, sir. I could have drugs man hold the shares from Mexico or from somewhere. So that I forgot reveal. So we got for that. Let me just tell you that. All right. So you go now and you do a number. Where the either number? You could have get a drill. Whether 250,000 or you say is the next one. For like 3 million. Or it reaches 31.5 million. You're goddamn evil. Yeah. You understand? Jane, it'll be a goddamn evil for you when you look at nepotism. Listen. Dr. Tufton, you know the doctor that will put up there, so. Let me see this. Yes, all right. Yeah, man. Yes. You know the doctor that will put up there, sir. Dr. Bogus. By the way, Dr. Tufton, the other day when you go India, and you go, when you go again, India and then a place there. When you go to the place them again, we call it name Philippines. Dr. Bogus accompanied upon the trip. Did he? Come full of itinerary, you know. Can I ask the question, Dr. Bogus? Cardus, accompany on the trip, sir. Come see your itinerary at $3.8 million, you know. And I know you're not talking about it, you know. Yes. I know. Me have it. Me have the itinerary. Remember, we have the Eagle Service, you know. So that's the thing. Dr. Bogus, you come from way back, right? Tufton. And me ask you again, you have anything to do with Meditech? Eh? I may ask Donovan Williams if Dr. Bogus have anything to do with Meditech. Can you have to go in league who own the shares because it's not your shares, sir? So we are asked a question. Dr. Bogus have anything to do with Meditech? Please answer. So I'm going to know here. We want to know every chronism and yes. We want to know all of these things. All of these kind of ism, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man. If you say if you come talk, you need to come talk. Look how finish hear this. You not hide nothing. You just come out plain. Hey, that's why them have to come out of office fast, you know. Them do it too much thing. We lose too much money. Continue.
For this company, Medical Technologies Limited, and only 3 drills were brought in. 1 from China, 2 that we presented at the press conference.
Yes.
But we still could not get any response. We had persons on the ground trying to check on the drill.
I'm going to tell you what me know. Let me know yes, sir. You see the one where them I say, and none of the 2. All them need for do, you know. We don't want to hear from them out. And we don't want to hear from Meditech because remember the hospital of the drill. All the hospital need to do is call it. Simple. Why want to have the eye tough tongue and the government? All they need to do is call in the media houses and show them present them the drill and make them video it and video the number. Eh? We just make them video the number, the drill. We're not supposed to hear from Meditech. So another one there is the next one. And by the way, the next one with them attack, the next one where they come up to like $3 million, 2.5 receipt for because they send it to me like 3 million. It's 3 million far from 31.5 million. Yeah. It's far from it. Okay? Yeah, very far from it. So that not pleasing again. So Tufton, you can't, so as far as you see this, it can't over better. Till we set over. Remember taxpayers' money this. Yeah? Yeah, talk about you are save life. If you don't save life, you don't save the people in them life for dead. Where germs kill them. You don't save the man who jump off of the chair and dead. Or the woman from down in Trelawney where she buy the $90,000 amount of pill for 1 week. 1 week, little pill. Little blood pressure pill for 1 week. 90,000 and them teeth it. Her mother dead. Remember me have all these videos by the way. So remember when me talk, me have the footage of them, the people themselves. And we happen to them. Remember me have them. So me talk with authority around here. You know that. I show it more than one time. Yeah. You understand? Me show it more than one time. This is a sin. It's a sin. Sin? By the way, as I said before, the one where I talk about, you know, we run some check, you know, Tufton. You know, so when I see no drill like that coming at the island, though, when I have no paperwork for it. We don't see the paper. Remember, the eagle there everywhere now. We don't see the paperwork. I come through custom for that one where they talk about. We don't see it. Remember, just tell you, we don't see no paperwork. So when I like see the paperwork for it, yeah? We don't see nothing come through no custom and thing with it, yes. Remember, just tell you. You know, when we talk, you know, when I do tabloid down here, we don't see no, you understand? We don't see it, you know. Continue.
To see exactly what model it was so we could do a proper price comparison. The drill has been kept on the lock and key and kept away from everyone. There's a culture of fear surrounding this drill and people stay away from it as if it is the Ark of the Covenant. We even went as far, Lambert Brown tried to table questions in the Senate to ask about this drill. He was blocked by the Senate president. Left with no option, we decided to have a press conference where we hope that presenting the data that we had about the only 2 drills on record that the Ministry of Health or SERA would come out and say what exactly this model number of that expensive drill was. We were a bit concerned when the only response was silence from SERA and from the JLP sending out their attack dogs. We wondered if our plan had failed. Until yesterday, we saw the release from Medical Technologies.
So, this one again, people. Medical Technology, remember I'm attack to the government. Medical Technology, private companies sell to the government. They're not supposed to tell you what them sell. It should be the government to answer this. No Tufton have no managing, not tell me nothing about the drill. And uno as journalists, what talk to him and say, no, but this is taxpayers money Tufton. I know not put no pressure. Like when PMP in a power, not put some pressure. When it's a set of nastiness, not journalists. When it's a set of nastiness, when I mash up the country. Not for only the pay bill. We depend on the JLP pay bill. That's how I want to do these things. Come in on the phone, you know. I mean, I call up on them, I know on the phone, man. So some of them depend radio station and run them out. I female too. Move from like 600 to over 1 million now. So, yes. So, when they depend on the list and I try, you know, sieve out some things. So, we don't say nothing to no. But I watch you know, man. Yes. As we're working here, you have to watch them, you know. They plan some radio station and go on like them legit. Them not legit. Them depend pay bill around on the country. You understand? Yes. And that for move. Them for move. Continue.
Where they, for the first time, admitted that the model number is a EM800. And for the first time, we know what this exact model number is, who the manufacturer is, and we don't have to guess anymore what the cost is on the international market. My checks saw this drill for no more than $4 million. Very far from the 27 million plus the 4-year service contract, the 2-year service contract valued at $4 million, bringing it to a grand total of $31 million. It is available for all journalists, for all well-thinking Jamaicans to just do a quick Google search. What is the value of an EM800 Medtronic drill? And then you will see that $31 million of taxpayer dollars going into this company for this drill that can be procured for about $3 to $4 million is massive wastage, and it demands further investigation as to how that procurement process allowed this to happen. The other thing coming out of the press release is that MP Donovan Williams has confessed publicly that he has been breaking the law he helped to pass in 2023 that demanded that persons who are holding shares on behalf of a beneficial owner must declare this to the company's office. In doing so, Mr. Williams has now put himself in the situation where he must either resign from Parliament as he is morally unfit to continue to break the law and sit in the House as a lawmaker, or he must comply with the law and name who that ultimate beneficial owner is. We await the Auditor General's investigation. Yes. We await Mr. Donovan Williams' decision as to what course of action he will take, if he will protect this unnamed owner or he's going to backtrack and say that he is the owner and face the scrutiny that this deserves. We also encourage you to continue to support this cause because it is not an easy one. The pushback has been great, and it is only with your continued support that we are able to continue our fight for what is right, for transparency and accountability. Go do your research on the EM800 drill and you will see that you do not need to take my word for it any longer.
It's bad though, you know. It's bad, you know. Look here. Look here. Tufton, thanks my sister. Thanks, Unity. Tufton, look here. Leadership means staying focused when the noise get loud. The people we represent deserve solution. Look on Tufton, you out of you see this? When the noise get loud. So the money gone, and them are trying to do it the same thing with SSL. So for them, Andrew Holness, remember when I done with SSL neither, you know. The man they make some different approach front of your face, it's unbelievable. We can't done with SSL. Because see Tufton, I say never know this. And this a lie again in a Tufton. So me want to see this. What are they? Tufton, this is what you really say. Let me look at where Tufton say yes. Let me see what Tufton say yes. People, Tufton jumping at the paper. And Tufton say never know nothing what go on until this come up, you know. The minister, the health minister, I Tufton, you lie, you know. You lie. You lie, bad brother. This is what Tufton I tell we people. No issue with procurement. This is what Tufton I tell we. I can move this. I can put up this. This is why you know the clean up today. Tufton is dangerous square, you know. You have to stop this, brother. And you're going like a brave with the thing too, you know. Yes. This is what Tufton I say, people. I can move this. Let me see if we not see this good. I can open it wide. All right. Because what Tufton I say yes or no. No issue with procurement process for Neurodrill. Minister tight-lip and bid amounts direct journalists to ATI route. Him tight-lip. Ask him if the man I am brethren. Ask him who get the bid. Let me tell you why them tight-lip. Because the people around him get the bid. Bruce, big up yourself. I'm here to Carl Bruce. Neurosurgeon Carl Bruce, big up yourself. Tufton brethren. Listen. When you see them tight lips up, when you dig down to bump, I want to find for say who really around that thing. Yeah? Elton Welled Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton has defended procurement process surrounding the purchase of neurosurgical drill for Bustamante Hospital for children, asserting that the contract was awarded in full compliance with the law. Nobody now asks for that. We are asked about nepotism and cronyism. About compliance with law. So all you don't know about, you know about law. I'm full compliance with law. So all you know that I don't know nothing. Speaking with reporters on Thursday after the tour, links to the hospital, Tufton said, with all the hype regarding this particular instrument, I have not heard anyone questioning that the process was somehow breached. We want to know. We want to know, you know why? We want to know if I your best go there who side you get the contract, brother. Because Donovan, the Pandit and Donovan is an MP, and him have the shares them, and that alone is a breach. Donovan sign a film, so you come up front number one. Him, can remember him 80% of the company belongs to him. You know? Remember your colleagues in a parliament that, so that alone a corruption, brother. So you talk about the breach, of course we talk about the breach. The minister was responding to fresh question posed this week by opposition spokesman and Dr. Alfred Dawes, who maintained that the equipment was overpriced and called for investigation by the Auditor General and Integrity Commission. Tufton said he had reflect on the matter and that he has confidence in the integrity of the process. You reflect. Up until this morning, I reminded myself how the matter was managed through to the final determination, he said. According to the minister, the process began with assurance of tender document developed by a panel that includes surgeons. The surgeons, Dr. Bout, one of the surgeons, who regularly use the equipment. The tender was publicly advertised and open to all registered contractors. So why is it? So why is it? Donovan Williams just have the most shares. One of the member of parliament have the most shares of him company. Get the contract for bringing this. I'll do this. With the Public Procurement Commission according to the legal requirement. So why is it that Donovan named upon it? May I have it. May I have it. May I have the register. May I have it, you know. He outlined that 3 bids were received and assessed by an evaluation committee. The recommendations were then reviewed and validated by the Public Procurement Committee before the contract was awarded. My respected, as the policymaker, I only want to ensure that the process was followed. So you don't want to say the process followed? No, we want to ensure for your brother get it or your good friend. Or own the company or something. So you can't come tell me these kind of little things and I said go. The minister added that he was unfamiliar with the company awarded the contract. Remember you said, you know, until the controversy emerged, people at this moment get to. You remember Sita? Remember Tufton Seh unfamiliar with the company? People, the company registered up at UA, you know. Him was a lecturer up at UA too, you know, Tufton, you know. And I'm familiar with this. But look what but Donovan Williams named the panic, you know. This can't be true, Tufton. You have company up there, so I deal with it, and the first study with the government. And you're unfamiliar with this name? And am I right, you know, this is a lie, you know. Let me just say that straight up this. What you just say, so? The minister added that he was unfamiliar with the company awarded the contract until the controversy emerged. You're unfamiliar with this company who awarded the contract? You really mean that? Now, I dig up much more thing the company get from. Remember, you're the health minister, you know, brother. Because if 3 companies, you say 3, and you're unfamiliar with this company, so it's a strange company, you get the contract, this one, brother, I mean, I have never read to come go down no more, you know. See there, the company that Sita people look at. Remember, female this, I murder, Tufton, I can't bet you, the murder come back, come aunt you. The company that was awarded the contract was unknown to me when the controversy started. However, it is a registered business. You know it. From my understanding, they were around from 2007, long before I was a minister. So all you say it unknown to you and then you are telling me about your understanding. This don't make no sense again, people. People, remember, what I want to remember, you know. I want to remember, say, this man said, I've since the talking him know about this company, you know. Remember him said, you know, Tufton. Remember, you and Bogus when a long time, buddy. But remember, just don't make it come back. When it reveals that Bogus have anything to do with this company. I remember, by the way, you said it's not revealed to you, but you're still, right now it stand, Donovan Williams have 40,000 shares that him are the owner for the company. What you call that, people? What kind of ism you call it? Eh? What kind of ism that? Because that's why we don't deal with chronism and nepotism, you know. Eh? That's why we don't deal with this man saying no nothing about the company and since them start talk. But you know, say trade them get big. So when you look at the company details as a you know, say that you have to stop the lie, brother. as a minister, you must have know some company. You must look in at the company them want bid. So anybody criminal can just bid and them win the bid and you don't know nothing about the company. I know you're understanding them in a long time. Eh? A criminalism, you call it. All right. I the right name that. But right now, I can't tell you when just say it don't make no sense. It don't carry water. Yeah? Yeah. This no make no sense. So him gonna know if the company does not since them start off. So a strange company come and get a bid and you don't know nothing about it, you don't do no background check. And them nobody not advise you about the company or them win the bid. Eh? So any company that's come in and win a bid, that's a really tell the people, hey, remember this can't take back. Eh? Remember this can't take back in a better. It cannot take back. Remember I know the company. Him does see about it. I remember you know, you are here about a company. And you're remember you know, Dan Van a part of the government. And him film name, can I have it right as a film name big up on it. Him are the owner. Right now it's done. So even yeah, yes. Even if him say, boy, I know me you want it, are you that registers you as the owner, brother. You have the most shares, brother. You have the most shares in the company. Yes. Yeah. And Tufton never even know that neither. Eh? He never know this. And then you run out, so we soon know because they never and William, you have to face a lot of things, brother. You have to face a lot of things. Eh? This don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Why you come and talk these things, brother? Eh? I wonder if that's the way you say. And according to him, you know, it closed. Nothing can close till we say it closed, brother. It's a goddamn disgrace to the country. Yes? And I like, where am I straight, brother? You see what we done, am I where am I later on then when I come on tonight, am I where am I Saturday and Sunday again? You know, we have City I'll be am I with a Tufton, you know, so we am I every day. You remember you can't bet me. Can you know so we am I day in, day out? Yes. You understand? We are talking about beat it till I'm a ben man. You understand? So you know I'll be a show. I want to man. Say you can't do this. I will dig up enough more things and expose just hammer them out. See? Yeah. 31 million, bro. So yeah, it no exists. So hear this now. The 31 million, yes. 31 million. A matter of fact, you looking at the paper, Tufton himself come out. Remember, you don't know this, you know. But the 31 million and that feet. And on this, it draw me back on the simulator. It draw me back on the simulator where Agintai come out, you know. Yeah. A monkey is him. Yeah, a good thing that a good is him that, you know. It draw me back on the simulator. Yes. When they come out with that, answer 5.4 million. Something like at the time around 200 US. And then by 21.8 million. 21. 4 in buy. And more money well spent. That no value $1,000, the 4. The 4. And then make over 150,000 for something that value $1,000 US. At the time, right, 150,000 US. Again tied with to something one of value $1,000. And now use. See? Them people are angry bad. I mean, I tell them, I said, let me tell you again. Let me tell you again. Remember anything we want to buy, if you want to buy a vehicle, want to buy a bus, we can look it up. And people have a right to do that because the country is poor, you know. They're poor. Nobody thinks it's rich, it's not really rich. Although some people say money, what them call money. You can't call Jamaican money no money, you know. Because when you call, when you say 300 billion, and not even 2 billion that. You have to say 320 now. You turn 2 billion US. See? Yes. If about now 70, when we talk them things, our money is stronger than that. When you say, like you talk about Bahamas now, when you say, $1 billion US is $1 billion. Benjamin dollars, same way. Yes. So, you know, $1 for $1. But they want 60 to 1 now. Even if they want 59, I don't them have tried pay it. So the money no good. So it's just a bag of trash when I'm the use. See? It's not good. So it's a bag of trash. But me remember, Tufton, remember me I put on this here, so. Because you say you never know about the company. I'm going to dig deep and say, oh, you know about the company. And by the way, you couldn't have a member of parliament in this the government. That one really enjoy. We see man Andrew in the Andrew thing too. And you don't know nothing about the company. Brother, hands up or down, you must tell lie. That cannot be true. That can't be true. See, if you know about voters and what have you, and you don't want to know about the company, your health minister, you don't want to know about the company. You don't make sure them register. So you don't want to say that too. And I make sure them in there, have them at the bid. I see when them come in towards 7, when them come in, them create that company. Towards 7 February, them come in. And them create the company towards 7. Enough company them create that towards 7, 208 and them thing there now. So a lot of company create that towards 7 for do these things and get bids. You see? Him just steady, him just drop it back at towards 7. Me have it in my seat. Yeah. Them just, yeah. Them, all right. So them friend walking up in the nurse face and all know. Whenever they are beat it till they am a ben, you know, Shelly and say, she not let him out, you know, because film safety, because it go viral, not too viral. You know, if you let him out, we're going bad. You understand? He must come out back. Him to go away. Him too disrespect, you know, walking. Hey, can you imagine? If man see woman and lick them in them face or step in them face, that can you imagine a nurse? If him sick now, him in the hospital, I can't tell you something. Like I tell him something to Andrew, you may talk to your friend now. One when him Bell. You may don't sick and go no hospital because any nurse tell them for just mark you. I remember them use injection, brother. And every medicine are poison, by the way, here. That's why you can't overdose. So you don't have to look for nothing special, by the way. I forgot to tell you. Every medicine are poison, you know. Serious. Enough people don't know. Yeah, that's why even a pill, you take a bottle of Panadol to hurt you. One time. Yeah. It's a gypsyism. Yes. Every medicine are poison. And the liquid there run through your vein fast. So you make sure don't sick. Don't sick. Don't make them put you on nothing with kids who have two that you have to end up in none of them hospital and them know so you step in them colleagues' face. You two out of that. Yes? Before you do things, think 10 way first. No care who, whether you're bad man, or you're police, or you're teacher, or you're businessman, you can't go nurse them kind of way. And doctor, nurse, when doctor don't look on your gun, and them bring you back to health, you know. Them stay around when doctor gone home, do the operation, done with you now. Who you think take care of you? After the operation, you get a lot of blood clot, you will still dead. You know what the woods yet, you know? And them give the heparin and them thing there and keep you and make sure you know your blood not cut up and give the medication and look about you and everything and bring you back to it. You never know. So you step in the nurse face. You hear that? Eh? Nobody know have to tell you these things, don't. So you don't have no respect. I only not think 10 ways. Yeah. Him just learning. But him not just allow him to tell, brother. Lambert. Then me and you don't know what's like Tufton I tell. And Tufton him knows him can call me and come here anytime. Can me and him, you know him come here anytime, but you know some worries when him come here. So I better remember that him come. But if he want to come defend himself. I feel him think, can me come here now? I want thing with him, you know. Him have thin skill like Andrew Holness, you know. Yes, he may come. But if he come defend it and tell me, oh, you don't know. Come here, something Mama want to ask him. So if you want to come here. Let me see what Dr. Daz there. Dr. Daz. Let me see we can link Dr. Daz right now. Dr. 31. You know, I say, new name. Tufton and me say so. Because you know, me drop the name them. See, look. Me tell you what people say, me show you. Come in why you think I may drop the name. 0 that no loan sum. 0 0. New name, you know. Dr. 31. I want them guys see. 0 the thing, no man. We're not 0. Alright, see that. New name for Tufton, Dr. 31. So, Virgin, I drop it there now. Yeah. See? Maybe I not drop it. Maybe say I can't get Dr. Daz. I want to can't get a minute from him. Maybe say I can't get a minute from Dr. Daz. Dr. Daz, where they know? Dr. Daz. Dr. Tufton, you can't call me and get a minute to you if you want to. Yeah, man, you can't call me, but you can't defend it. You want me to call you and Dr. Daz one time? Because collaboration, you know, if you want that, you know, call me and set it up, you know. And then me and the referee, but you know, me have to talk to. So if you want to come, you have to talk about shut off, nothing can shut off. You have to come pacify it, yes, sir. You see? So you know nothing shut off around here, sir. So you can call me. When me done and you want to talk, no. If you want to come and send me send you, man, and you come on, brother. See? Yeah, me and Tufton different thing, but you know, Tufton, you know, some ever speak truth to power. Yes? Me run as I mean, know some not pet nobody at all, nothing at all, nothing. We no business. People like me, let me tell you something in life, you know. Me rather power with people like myself more than power with hypocrite and parasite and backbiters. Me not do that. Me rather talk to people who tell you, look at your face and say, listen to me. That when your power doing something, you're good. So you know, something I have in my heart and I see and I laugh and say, no. I'm going to tell you, if you're full of shit, me after you full of shit, you for go away. It's great. Every day you say that you're good. You understand? So you rather part people like me because we open an honest store where I say. Not true. Allow me to tell. Not true. Never tell you the truth. So I rather talk to somebody where correct me, even if them for one note and say, but run some blah blah blah. More than power with some hypocrite and backbiters. Me not power with them there. You see? And some man parlors and some mufflers. Yeah? Yeah, we lose them all of them back fend and all kind of things. Now do it. Yeah, remember Dr. Daz, remember calling her. Let me call Dr. Daz. Yeah, I'm busy. Dr. Daz, you busy? Busy. Yeah. Chef him busy. Sell him something and chef him busy. The driller, we can't let go the drill, you know. You understand? We just can't let go that drill. This is an arms house. See, let me see this. Yes. All right. Medical, technical, that. Donovan, St. Williams, defendant. All right. So we get the thing where them say, them go, Dr. Daz. Well, we have a question now. And Winfield, where you come from? You that little piece of shit. Where you come from, man? A people you want to call your name like a piece of bug? You for go away, man. Who see you, man? Williams, are you who wants to so I crush you? Little piece of shit. Me know them, they say that thing. Me don't know where you push any dirty thinking self again. You're garbage. Nobody no see you. So when you see a little piece of shit, all we want to know. We don't say we don't file something yourself. Yes. We don't send the liar in for you. You understand? Defendant, let me see this now. Yes, yeah, let me see this. When them say application breach of confidence, right to protection of privacy, of communication. Let me see where them do this. Let me see this. Oh, okay. Oh, this another one, yeah. This next one from 2016 with them nastiness here. Okay. Can I think of the other one? So this is the one that a breach of okay. So we see that one here. Well, when I have not paid them the mind with that one there. Let me see that one here now. Transfer to that. Okay. All right. Remember, I run through them I one away. But as I said before, we want to see Williams and we want them come out there so. And you, Chris Tufton, we ask about close. There is nothing can close. When the can't have taxpayers, when they're too greedy, brother. And I want to friend them too greedy, brother. I want to too disrespectful. We not take this time. You're not too disrespectful. And we not play with them. No 2 ways about it, we not play with them. Yes? So that one here, we have follow up on this. The amount of drill that could have buy. That to show say, we don't put the people them for suffer, brother. Look here. One thing I'm going to show you, Dr. Dad, that's why I'm best to try to see me the code against this. Hey, people, if this not touching the heart, something wrong, look on this. And this is under your hand, Tufton. Look here. Look here. Let me show you one thing. I'm going to show it already, you know. I'm going to show it already. Yeah? I'm going to show you this already. Look here. Tell me how this look to the people. Look at this.
A sobering video of Gifford Henry drawing his last few breaths on this earth last Thursday. It still haunts his family and friends.
Stress.
People, you see the man here? You see that chair there? Look at the man here. And here what me I tell you, Tufton. This is the hospital where them say them spend the most money upon. That man. Yeah, him always a lobby for these things. One of this. So I put it here, so Tufton. I mean, I take sit there. Humidifier. Him want one of them here. What them call it? One of the humidifier. What them call this? Respirator. Yeah, respirator. Where them want? Wait, right? They want one of them here. Film asthma. One of them here. See me? You saw me have is a nebulizer. Him want one of them here. Film asthma. And this, me have this right there, so the box will come off. See, that's it, everything that see them here. Mass and everything, right? See the cup and see the whole thing here. Have it so. If we didn't know the man and give him this, maybe this could have saved him life, them could have write him and get something. And the man asthma take him and drop off of that chair and dead in a Lionel town. Dead! Nurse, nobody can save him. I can't save him with the empty hand. And these are the things, remember, you know. Remember, you say spend the most money. But no equipment and nothing at all. Something to say. That man you rat me, you know. The man that they go. People mourn. Yeah, watch this. You can't run with people life like this. This is the goddamn thing. Look here.
A sobering video of Gifford Henry drawing his last few breaths on this earth last Thursday. It still haunts his family and friends.
Stress. Tired. Disappointed. Frustrated. Just a few of the adjectives used to describe the way I'm feeling presently. This and the disturbing news to learn the distress that my father went through at the Lionel Town Hospital. He just went there just to get assistance. I mean, that facility is there to assist you when you need help. You're sick, you go to the hospital for treatment, right? You go to the hospital, you're expected to come out back better than the way you went there.
The dead man's loved ones said the brutal irony is that Mr. Henry, as an active member of the Community Citizens Association, lobbied political representatives to supply nebulizers to public health facilities in Clarendon. But on the night in question, he himself could not get one of those very machines as his asthma condition worsened.
Him and the man who come here and beg the council, say me that like for get even 2 for the Lionel Town Hospital. And when me hear say I hit him go figure use and it's like some negligent and him not get through and him die, him not really get the assistance when forget, me feel cut up about you.
He was. Can you imagine now? Him lobby for these things. That him want. Nebulizer. And that man where see, remember you know, this is a human being Tufton. Look him a gasp for breath. Look at the man sit up on this. The man you know more. And then them tell you say you're the best, this and that. See there? Look at the man.
A sobering video of Gifford Henry.
Look on the man. Eh? A man ya. Yeah? This, and the man. This bad. This bad. Yeah? Him losing life. And Tufton I talk about him want to save life. Save life? And I can show it. Remember, I have all of them. I tell you something, I have all of the video them, brother. I have them. So I talk, you know, Andrew, you know, you say when you talk, it have to make it, you know. Yeah. You know about this, right? This supposed to wicked pan him and drop off a chair and dead. Right here. Well, look for a man now, we're rotten. We're rotten. This happened last year. We're rotten. Yeah? This man are rotten. And Tufton said, him no want to hear about the price of a save life. He can't tell me that. Tufton can't tell me about save life. Falmouth Hospital. Hear this. Hear this again, Tufton. Let me show you something. I don't want to go into my thing, you know, because you know, so I have an archive of thing, you know. I don't want to do that. But let me just show you two more things, Tufton. Under your hand. Look on this. Let me show you something. Yeah, Tufton. Yeah. Me no make up thing. Hear this.
Yes. One are about my situation. One are about the doctors them at KPH. One are got about health. One are about health. One are got about health. One are about well-being. One are about welfare. One are Jamaica. My Facebook friends, I'm wanting to post this wide. See there? From that 10 me get shot.
I'm going to stop this.
Last night. Then bring me come from ICU you in no time. Put me on ward. See, I'm on ward and a head shot me get. Me get grind shot. See there? None of them don't know what to do. Me a bleed out from the whole of last night. And I'm here, I'm going to get surgery. I know that's I can't hear. I can't get no water. The sailor now I get done. Eh? They will keep me quicker than now for them. You know my system empty. Oh. Jamaica. Facebook. Open to see poor people. I go through daily. Open to see what I go through daily. Suppose me never strong. Suppose me never have the strength. Suppose me never firm in my mind and know that God is going to preserve me. Suppose me never know that God is going to preserve me. Them people watch it dead. Because them only business about the pay, them are going to get a mountain. Very few of them business about life or business about people. Very few people are working now business about life or business about love. Nobody now didn't work for the love again. Or do it for save nobody life. Or do it for the money. And I watch them co-worker when they come. And say through them co-worker and come, them now didn't work.
Let me show you something. You want to take it up on the nurse, but them not have the medication and them thing that I. But them call Andrew only say him call Andrew and Tufton. Now I show you in a real time, Tufton. I mean I show you something again in a real time, Andrew Holness. Can I tell you so we have them. Them put them up every day. Every day. Yeah? If him that money, you know, in that they are 22 thing and get the boat and all right, you know. You talk about poverty. Yeah? You never call the name, look how the place dirty. Just in the background of the place. Them a put them up, them a video them, gunshot or not. Them go up every day. You tell me about poverty. This stand so and next thing for sure say, but tough to talk about save life and foolishness. Him did from much hours? From 10 to 10 at 12 hours. And then to 4. Yeah, well, 12 and 6. That's about 18, 12 hours and 18. And I get Bout. Yes. See? When I get shot and grind shot. Same more lean on my attack. You can go home. Let me show you something again. That's a KPH. I swing from Lionel Town, Clarendon, I swing to KPH. And let me show you something again, Tufton. Come and have them here, so you know. This give you the travel advice. You push it too much. You know that baby, that is a visitor.
Hold on. Where you want this to go?
I gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah, this is I need something to wipe, but I have to use the bathroom right now.
Yeah, but you need to tissue.
I've been asking for tissue since I've been here. I've been asking for tissue since I've been here.
Yeah, but this is not.
And there's still no tissue in any of the bathrooms. I've been asking for tissue since I've been here. I've been asking for tissue. No one's giving me any tissue.
Tissue, people, tissue.
I also need another diaper. I need another diaper and I need some tissue. I've been asking for tissue since I've been here. Now she's mad because I'm using paper towels. What else am I supposed to do? Can I have a diaper, please? This shouldn't be like pulling teeth.
This is. We don't provide those personal things for patients.
How am I supposed to know that when I'm not from here?
Okay. And you know what Tufton come and say? When them have a store house is 1,500. 1,500. But tell me the people them are come there now. You don't go in a little nasty place like in a KPH. Leave from your yard and go use a toilet paper where everybody have put them hand with a pan of sick. Say people are thief them out. This the public. No respect. Yes? Yeah, gone home to man. Yes. Not at this, it help get the same thing what I tell you. Me tell you something, I have them, you know. Listen me. Remember, you know, I have datas with things when I talk about talk and available. Looking at the next part of this. Look at the flood. Look here. Yeah? Look on this. Let us spend the most money.
See that?
KPH again, you know, look there. Look at that ceiling.
Strap down on the elderly man and bed.
Look on the bed and look at them there. Look at them there, people. And be a more and be a thing this. Look here.
Condition is really terrible. See there? Nearly kill the whole elderly man in bed. See there?
Look at the people. You think this is a hospital? Look here.
Roof don't look good. Need adjustment. Government of Jamaica need to step in and do something where this is concerned.
Watch up, hospital, KPH, the biggest hospital, people. I'm not talking about Tufton. Tufton, what happened to you, man? If you stop them thing, you better. Eh? Stop it, man. Them are not look good. Let me play the last one. I head that amount, I can't play, but I go and play that. Let me play that one. Let me play that one. Tufton, let me sue you for that one. Look for that one now.
Tufton, the hospitals in Jamaica short a bed.
Hold on. I want to hear something. Let me play about that. Look on this. You think him die, you know? Yes. But here the one of your mother, hear this now. Tufton, more you listen if she say man in the wilderness, if she say lonesome, or who for name she call her, she say Markichi, or she say Dr. Daz, or she say Tufton. Let me listen again who for name she call. Listen.
Christopher Tufton, the hospitals in Jamaica short a bed. It's short a bed and people are dying. People are dying even when they can get help. And it is a very sad state for the country to be in. Any country that cannot provide good medical health is going nowhere. It's going nowhere. All right. Result come back by 10:30. We said we need to get her to move now. When I went back to hospital, to farm hospital, we said, all right, how are we going to transport her? Can we get a JDF helicopter? I said, what's the procedure? Ma'am, we are trying to work out her to move, but there is no ambulance again at Falmouth, so we're trying to get an ambulance from Montego Bay. I said, can we pay for private? Dr. S. Dixon, go and tell me, if you even pay for private, no nurse will want to go. I said, but be serious. Before we reach there, sir. You know. Monday night, when we went to look for my mother, remember, so she admit for a Saturday morning. The nurse said, miss, there's only 2 pills left, 2 imodipine left. I said, what do you mean? 2 pills left. We bought a week's supply for $95,000.
People, high blood pressure pill, Jamaica, imodipine. $95,000 for 1 week supply. So somebody with high blood pressure now, what am I live on garlic? Eh? I'm gonna pay for 95 for 1 week. So if you forget 1 month, you have 4 times that. 380,000 that. That's nearly 400,000. Who can afford this? Eh? Who can afford this? But the matter, we spend the most money and we cut poverty in half. You hear what them have to do? Make we continue to hear this. Yeah, this is the ministry. Continue.
Miss, there's no pill. Me say no mean say there's no pill. Me say the pill can't last. Me say no find the pill. Then last me mother pill, you know. Or to me, then teeth me mother medication, you know. Me say what you mean say the pill last. Me say on the search, I gave the nurse the pill for 1 week supply. Every 4 hours, 60 milligram. You remember that pill that we pay $95,000 for? Eh? Then say, all right, we're going to search, we're going to investigate who was on duty, but describe the person. Then say, call nurses supervisor officer and report the case that the pill is lost, or in this case, stolen, or thief. When we call nurses supervisor office at Falmouth Hospital, about 8:30 in the night, because after visiting hours, someone tell me say she only have 2 pills, and 2 pills is 1 dose because one of the pills is 30 milligrams. So that means if it's every 4 hours, you know, Jamaica, she would miss at least 3 doses over the course of the night, and they already delay her. You understand me? She would miss 3 doses. Me say no, this I get from bad to worse. Me say no. Me say this too much. This too much for the family now. This too much. Anyhow, because me like follow protocol, me call nurses' quarters and report the situation. Ma'am, you call at a bad time. I say, excuse me? Excuse me? That is at about 8:30 tonight. Me say, I'm telling you that the hospital couldn't provide the pill to treat my mother at first. We bought.
Let me stop. Yeah, this is a hospital. High blood pressure and everything depend on you, and you can't, them have to leave. That means you could have dead same place. No medication. But Andrew, you cut poverty in half. Most of them people can't buy medication right now. You know, evil, you know. Me tell you, the people them post up all of them every day. Whether them sick, whether them this, them want money and everything. Stop chat foolishness, Andrew Holness. Uno and wait name? Pioj. Yes, the Pioj. I remember, you know. They think private sector organization in Jamaica, them too, you know, because them not easy either, you know. Them I get the spoils, so them not good. Them are nastiness too, you know, them are the clique. And you're part of them clique. And Statin, when you go stuff it, you know, nastiness. Continue.
For $95,000. Give it to the hospital. The hospital lost the pill. And me I report it and you tell me, so me call it a bad time in Jamaica. Well, I heard of the matter. We are investigating it, but there's nothing that we can do at this time. I say, what you mean? I say, tell me. I say, want you tell me, say, you know, go provide the pill. At least get the night supply until it's search and find. You go, miss, well, sorry. We can't do nothing about that. You have to come back in the morning. I say, but what is? So, of course, you don't know. Me have to go back to hospital Monday night. And I have the video, and I go release the video where me talk to the nurse. You understand me?
Medication.
So, I say, only if you lost my mother pill. Them don't know who put you. I say, don't you have a pill tray to put pill for that people get to treat them family members? Eh? Miss, we don't know. So what go on tonight? We don't know. Then treat people life like garbage at Falmouth Hospital and the whole medical system. You understand me? When she went to Kingston, so we got the ambulance to take her to Kingston. She got to Kingston Wednesday at UWI Hospital. UWI can't believe. They said, when they admit your mother, me say Saturday morning 5:15. UWI cannot understand. The doctors up there, the team, the neurosurgeon team, can't understand how they have her so long and never ship her off. They can't understand. When she reach at home, it's too late. My mother lungs start collapse, her heart start collapse. My mother dead. My mother dead. Dead. You understand me? Because of the heap of delay and back and forth. And I want this to blast. I want everybody to learn about this. Me not eat. First you go.
You what she said, man, for do? Blast it. You see it? Yeah. You lose your fiancé there too. Admitted also. You admit and you can't do surgery. Unbroken, yeah. From last year, June, due to accident. So you're unbroken, so, and I know you know, yeah. See me to meditate. See meditate. I meditate. So meditate the prescription to them. And them friend bill that I so them support people like our mother die. And hear this? Yeah, she said, me blast it. Me said them with the people them I go through them, put them up. So I know what Andrew run out with Statin. When I make so when I run out and I push, you know, nobody now work off on the data, you know. Real data me have done here, you know. Real data. That's why I see me feel so angry in myself sometimes because these are sin to our people. My God, them Andrew, you see, uno, me don't know them I tell God says still, you know, them evil, you know. And to them so dirty, and them do so much thing to our people, them I try to cover. No, it can't work no more. Not working no more. Continue.
In the hospital, me can't eat. You understand me? My mother dead. Died. Friday after 12. Or if you want to call it Saturday morning. Because when Kingston get her to perform surgery, they couldn't do it. Everything start to fail. And she go in the hospital for Saturday. Tell me now, Jamaica, what kind of health system this in 2024? This must blast. This must blast because it could be your family member. It could be a long time. Me go hospital and then shot a bed and me wallet, but this gone too far. All I keep hearing in my head. My mother they cry and say me head. Take off. And that doctor Wilkins at farm go say, Mom, you have to wait. See there? You have to wait. She dead. She dead now. And she could have gotten help, but because of the neglect, no machine at their farm. You hear me? Wanna blast this to me. This medical system kill off me mother. And people need to know. Gloria Smith Paris. I hope you come out of pain now.
Them hard for what, you know? Them hard for what? This is how the people them go through. And now with them too. Our street people, when you're sick, they say, I play that last, but I play this too. But they touch me on too much, I play this. I play this with it. Now, them for go away still, you know. I play this. But you know, have nothing to say about you.
I can't really help me with my hand because it cut off and magically eat it out. And I live on the street.
Live on the street, this.
If I take off the bandages right now, more than 100 worms. Hundreds of worms. Magic. I don't tell you worms. Magic. In a head. Sometimes I walk and them all drop out. Sometimes they will go with people and the magic will drop out. For the hand. Then tell them to try to save the hand. But they not save. The hand is not there.
Yes.
Somebody got easy back. Please, not begging for help, please.
Here, Colonel Original, the young man asked for help. When he got there, nurse, doctor, I'm not turning the back. Please, give me my help. Alright? Marks your help. Help him out. When you next visit the hospital?
You never tell me next. You just tell me, say, the man tell me, say, go to type 5, spread and write a letter, and I will go, but time before that,
Dr. Das, good afternoon. Yeah, man, how you doing? How you doing, sir? How are you doing?
Let me tell you, good afternoon to all of the listeners and viewers.
Yes.
I can't stay long because in the consequence of the Labour Day projects.
All right, but I have to talk to you about the Labour Day because Dr. Tufton came out in a paper and said him no know that company, and when you attack him know that. You believe that, brother?
I find it near impossible to believe that the head of the Ministry of Health does not know the identity or never heard of a company that does multiple deals with the ministry, valued at millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars. It is by far one of the largest contractors and suppliers. So how can the head of the ministry not know when some of the deals and contracts require parliamentary approval?
That's a complete lie, because when it come out, we're going to talk about it again, you know. We have to talk about it again, Dr. Daz, because I know the people them can't believe, right? Oh, Dr. Tufton came out and I said, no, he must save life. But let us show them much life last. Can I have the video them a play? So may I get you up online now, may still have to talk to you.
Whatever lives you save with that drill, you could have multiplied those lives saves by 10 if you're in the proper pricing structure for that.
Yes. And I know that you can't, you not see no serial number, you not see no now, right?
We don't need a serial number again because we know what the model number is, and the model number anybody can research.
Yes.
Not to say a comparative drill, like whether I can say that, all right, a Japanese car versus a Chinese car versus a German car. The exact car, the exact model of the car, the exact year of the car, we can tell you what the price is on the international market. Drill is an EM800, and anybody can Google what an EM800 costs. They have been hiding it from us. We requested several times that they tell us what model of the drill. All they said was that it was an expensive drill, the first of its kind in the Caribbean, and it is value for money because of how complex the drill is. We went as far, Lambert Grove went as far as to table questions in Parliament, asking what is the make and model of the drill. And they refused to table, Tom Tavares Fixon refused to table the questions. We went and checked every customs document last year, and we don't see any import entry for an EM800. So we also want to know how we got into the island, because we were trying to see what kind of drill it was. And the only time we got a response was when we called them out and we set up a bid for them to see if they would respond by saying that it was an EM200 drill, because that is the only import entry we have of any neurosurgical drills. And they countered to say that it was not an EM200, it was an EM800. Just now, Jamaicans are knowing what type of drill it was. And anyone can Google now the cost of an EM800 drill to know that it is nowhere close to $31 million. It's closer to $3 million.
Closer to 3 million. And the man them whop off. Brother, the man them dangerous. That mean them gone with like 28 mil.
The service contract was valued at $4 million.
Yes. So that, whoa. You see the man them dangerous, you know. The man them dangerous. Yeah, he might do Labor Day, so you know. Yeah, Doctor. Yes. Yeah, Dr. does. So that now for the 31 what them come up with, this bad. He might break off. You know what? Me call him back. All right. Me call him back. Make him go and do him think. Him outside of some, yes, them do the Labor Day activities, so the phone can low. So me call him back, man. I will carry him Sunday. You could go and blaze some other fires. So Tufton, if you want a showdown Sunday, you know, a 3-day hard way, you know, Dr. Daz, you, and the man in the wilderness, because I said you got 3-day hard way. Yeah, man, you can, yes, man. And then we have light other day, you know, and Pastor Vicky, but if you want 3 days, if it's a 5-day hard way, well, yeah. If me show one of the party, who may I show you now? I can't show you parental charge to that of them, you know. Because none of them, all them I do right now, as I said before, look at the man, remember just finish this. Remember, you know, this is a street man. Him hand cut off, doctor put it on back. Them can't bother with it, Maggie to eat it out, Dr. Tufton will put up this. He must go on one too. Because the Maggie, if the man continue to eat it, he might dead. Tita?
They have to come to hospital. All the hand bad. Them can't deal with it at the clinic. And when we go back again, a different doctor tell me something I have to go at type 5. And after I stay up the whole day, I'm hungry, I'm cold and everything. We just left and not go back. Because a lot of days to call about jumping up on the street. But we need some help. The doctor tell me, say, if me not this, it can't kill me. Because I walk, sometimes this is me not get alcohol.
Yes.
See that right now. They say if me ever take off this, you'll have run. The doctor said one thing ever see worse than this. Real. I want a man throat. One old man throat or magic going there. But say when we take off it, the amount of magic, all the nerds have to come with them phone and video. I talk about magic. You throw something and you wash some and you use the tweezers and to pick out some because they don't have flesh. And some small ones in there, you say them are the problem. Because when they take out the big one, the small ones down in there, and then eat up back and then. And when I go, come and them not help me. They stay up the whole day and then them tell me so. And me just get frustrated.
Oh God, man, look at
We need some help. We need to. The life if you just take off back the hand and just like cut it off and make it can better. Because them put on back the hand and the hand have no life. So much that's why magic just eat it back. When me come to the hand, me can't feel. The hand is dead. The hand dead 100%.
You see, when I talk about nurse important, you see it? So him said them to take it off back and Tufton. You see, but the doctor them not have nothing to work with. Them put it, them not have the medication to give me and him live on the road. Him live on the road. This our situation where people them have every slung here, because I feel really sad and upset and everything to myself. You know. Saying, can I really feel upset? I may try to hold it to play them. No one play no more right now because it's really bad. You understand? Yeah, man, it's really bad. You know, you know, have nothing to live on the road, and this is what you do, you beg them. Them now have nothing, you know, have the medication, you might faint, them might tell them, so book them, pin it. And I like, you can just throw the pin. Maggot, I eat it down. You say, take it off, it drop. Oh, God, man. This is our people that must suffer right now. We don't have none. We don't have none. But yes, still them put Tufton. Best word, look at. I want to play that too. I want to play this too. Best. I want to play this. 23, look at. Best minister, look on this, hear this. Hear this.
Believe Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton is the best performing minister in the government. He has consistently been so rated.
Look, that's what I'm telling you, the green that poll is a piece of stinker poll. Them come with it and other people run with it too, you know. TV channel, what I hear this. The best performing minister doing this. Look here,
It's according to the findings of the latest nationwide Blue Dot polls powered by Total Tools conducted between August 18 and September 7 this year. There were 1,294 respondents. 94% of the respondents are registered voters. Nora Gay Banton reports.
The health minister is ahead of Prime Minister Andrew Holness by 8.5 percentage points. 23% of the respondents believe Dr. Tufton is the best performing minister. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who sits as the Minister of Economic Growth and Job Creation, was voted as the second best performing.
You know, so this is fake. You know, so do that fake. It faker than the whole China itself completely. Big Mama draws the whole. This is fake. You say you talk to one, I don't know who them talk, but this was a fake. May I show you. So them go to poll. I must backward poll them here. Listen.
Minister. 14.5% of those surveyed placed him at second. Edmund Bartlett rounded out the top 3 best performing ministers. The tourism minister was third with 10%. The top 3 best performing ministers were the only ones with double-digit ratings. At fourth is the finance minister with 6.6%, and culture minister Olivia Grange is at fifth with 6%.
So them come out of the poll about minister, when them not perform. Me not follow poll, them follow reality. Like come, I can show the people them. People are dead, drop off a chair and dead. People mad are dead. You get a man cut off that out to kill him. You get gunshot, nothing. Place a bit. Me follow reality. Me have the videos. Me have them. So when them can't chat to me, you know, can me do real thing on the ground. Me do real census. Me not do foolishness. Yes? Hear this now. Holness come out second as the best minister, or if you be the best minister but the worst minister. You ever hear anything like this? Hear this now.
6%. Named as the worst performing ministers of government are the Minister of National Security, Dr. Horace Chang, the Prime Minister, and Education Minister, Favour Williams. Nearly 18% of respondents believed Dr. Chang is the worst performing minister. Another 10.5% of those surveyed placed Prime Minister Holness as the second worst performing and Minister.
So that making the poll worse. If you have the best and worst, or if you have him as the second best performing minister, but you still him as the second worst performing minister, make any sense? So Tufton over the worst. Let them come off of this, you know. They have no time for them, you know. Saying, when you have the best, you can't come talk about the worst with you, you know. I saw them put out for them poll, but him come second, same way. Second not this. But upon this, he the best minister, you know, performing, but he the worst. And I in a worst, and I like them say 1%, you know. He the worst, so you say that 0 out or something. He second not the worst. But look on this now. Look on that, you hear that? Look on this. Remember, Tufton are the best performing minister according to them. And them dirty thinking poor. Look on this now. Look on this.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday News. Here's what we have in the bulletin. Health Minister says U.S. medical trump the advisory and negative light on the country's health sector.
Stand cannot or the healthcare.
So, am I the best minister? And him have it from 2019, when I 10 on from them. Say, am I the worst thing? Big mama them run out and them go do things because I don't know who them want come sure. But me have all kind of things. Me have data show you say this is what happened to the people them are born him, I call him name personally. Him are the worst performing. Because remember, when you lose your life, you can't get it back. When people have lost of life, or you get it back. Or you get it back. Can't. Look here. Them now, see that America have locked them with this.
As you'll hear in this report, the minister is renewing his call for the implementation of tax, which he believes can help to fix the problem.
Yeah, no.
The healthcare ministry says the recent U.S. travel advisory has created a negative impact on the country's health system on the international scene.
So I'm worried about the negative impact on international scene, which it a kill with people them in a real scene. This is not movie scene. You are killed with people, them are drop off a bench and dead. Rat infested. People are sleep on ground. I want me to say ground. Favor zombie. Remember me have the video with that too, you know. I have that. And I like me I make something in my head and I dream about the things when I watch. When I have them. Feel it for the people, them, you know. Feel it for them, you know. And all them do is hand out. But you cut poverty to 8%. We don't look at if you go away. What's this?
The advisory issued on Tuesday urged U.S. citizens to reconsider travel to Jamaica due to crime and medical services. Americans were told that emergency services and hospital care vary throughout Jamaica, and response times and quality of care may vary from U.S. standards. The U.S. government says public hospitals in Jamaica are under-resourced and cannot always provide high-level or specialized care. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton says the issues in the health sector cannot be looked at in a silo.
The issue is a lot more complex than it appears in a release or an advisory. The solution can't be that we must do more. The solution has to recognize why there is an inadequacy to the extent that there is, and how collaboration between public, private, and indeed between jurisdictions can address that inadequacy. And it holds true for Jamaica as it does for many other small island states.
So right away, you end up, Pierre again. Many of them talk about Jamaica. The small island state never get, first of all, them not get travel advisory. And the first ever year travel advisory without a pandemic, epidemic or anything, just a normal Jamaica. You get travel advisory for the crime and violence. This now cut tourism nearly in half. Because of Tufton and OM run the health system. Remember, you can't have much million people are coming and if them sick. You're dead in there. I drop off a bench and dead people are going to want them people and you're going to lose. So Tufton and OM angle this, it lose out. Yes? Lose out! That's what I know them are garbage. Who listen to these people? Who listen to these people? You understand? I say, I don't show nothing else. Every time I say that tough time, you make me a deep going at this. Look here. When you look at, all right, look at hospital people. I show no one already. Look here. I show tough time, go outside. Because you talk foolishness about the travel advisor, and I blame US, and I blame about yes. I talk about looking at silo, that's a foolishness. Look at these people, look here. This is the hospital. So don't I come original. Look here, hospital list. Look at the bathroom there, that's a bathroom. See one of them people are using. Look at the bed there. When this look good, you sick. Sick, you know. Yes, sick up there. Oh God, man. No hospital for me. Everybody's somewhere there now, you know. Overnight, you know, look here. No what? Look here. Eh? Nothing good none of that, sir. I think you're sick up there.
Hold on. Alright, I'll par down there go on and like you want me to come out for game it. Go on down there.
A piece of cardboard there, you know. The brethren never have the cardboard. Them tell me, you know, $500 them pay for the cardboard, you know. You see me talk to people every day, you know. Yes. So when them thing and them video them, me have so much teeth unbelievable. Andrew can't tell me nothing. Me have radiators. Are the thing. Radiator. All over Jamaica. Radiator. See? So, you know, so when you talk, you say, you know, you know, it's hard though. It's hard. Tufton of the verse, him should get fired, him not get fired, them keep him on. Tufton say him never know about this. It's unbelievable. Yeah? But yes, still all them do is sit down and wrap taxpayers' money by these kind of procurement. It will stop. Our police should investigate that, you know. It should not go back and forth, you know. Them to investigate it. Yes. Nobody do nothing. Andrew Holness, he must leave by the hook or the cook. Well, enough of them are cook. You understand? You can't buy nobody vote boy again. So like what you say, poverty chap in a two. When they can't stop with the hand out, no, people are right, not true. Not give them nothing. Can we soon give them some little chicken and 25 to them poverty cut, we not give them chicken for. We not give them plate of food and 5 grand for. So what they hand out for? Poverty cut. Stop cutting the ribbon them now, can't cut. That means just withdraw and stop it. But you want to come trick people like you eat that. We have real data. And that's what I use hold you accountable. If you go away, man. See? Man, if you go away, man. Stop to this. Some people, if you stop, make them go like on a licky on a food here. Don't make them do this stone here. Anyway, later, I'm out.
Some we are beat it till they are my burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump some we are beat it till they are my burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people like the government of a country, it's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put them life in misery. You understand the Luciano over there, man?
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious
it's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more,
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician with the evilest mission, who no we blame. Too money and power and fame. Wanna go friend up the youth, them relieve down the lane. Get them big gun and brainwash them.